Now coming to inventories. Now follow guys. This inventories chapter. Why do you need accounting standards? Inventory is valued at lower of cost or NRV, whichever is lower. Now follow. Everybody knows inventory is valued at cost or market price. Cost NRV, whichever is lower. How to find cost? How to find NRV? Answer is there in AS 2. So that you know how to find the cost or NRV, everybody will learn AS 2 and everybody will correctly compute cost and this is part of our syllabus. Inventories chapter. This chapter revolves around how to find cost, how to find NRV. Once I find A, once I find B, compare both, whichever is lower, that will be the value in balance sheet. Correct? For that, we have inventories chapter, guys. Now, the next 15-20 minutes, we are now entered inventory. I have left AS in AS, telling you why that chapter is needed. Able to follow, guys? Like that, we have many standards. AS 3 talks about cash flow statement. How to prepare cash flow. Why cash flow? Accounting standards. Are you following, guys? Clear? So, read theory in those two chapters. Now, I am moving on to inventory chapter. Now, we are going to learn two important things. How to find cost. How to find NRV. I am going to teach you both. Then, within cost, there are some sub-concepts, whichever is lower. And then we will start doing a few sums. Are you all following, guys? Hello, are you all with me? So, let's do a few sums. Today, I am teaching inventories chapter like I am teaching for the first time. Are you understanding? I know I took it earlier, but I don't know how many of you even remember that. So, it's okay if I spend extra 2 to 3 hours. I am okay with it. Are you guys okay? Shall I teach from first and continue chapter or teach as I am teaching or continue from where I left off? From first. You decided. We are going to go with that, guys. Important chapter. Average due date or account current. One of these two, one 6-mark question or 5-mark question, mandatory in exam. Either average due date or account current. If you are lucky, both will come. But there is no chance for both not to come. Very rare. That to their last attempt, so they will test one. Inventories chapter now is there in the next attempt also. In fact, it's removed from inter and retained in foundation by adding a few more concepts. That means this is the only time you are going to learn inventories. Because when you go to inter, you will not study inventories. Are you following, guys? Clear? Now. Yes? Presentation now. So we will do it not now. Let me proceed till 1:15. We will end the class with presentation. Okay. Follow, guys. Hello. Today they will present. Voting will be on the last day. So those who are watching recording, I let them watch. Not last day, Tuesday. We will have next class on Tuesday and then Wednesday or Thursday and conclude. That's it. Tomorrow, no class. Again Tuesday 100% you have class. After Tuesday, either Wednesday or Thursday. Yes. You can go. Good. Yeah, that's okay. Next class, no problem. But watch the recording later. Fine. Follow, guys. So I don't think we'll have presentation today. Some team members are not well. No worries. We'll push to next class. You will focus on the subject. The interest you're having on presentation, little bit on subject. Follow. Yes, follow, guys. Lakshmi, are you there in the class? Yes. Okay. Follow, guys. First, I'm going to teach you how to find cost of an inventory. Last time we went to Maaza mango juice. This time we'll go to a different factory. Let's say you go to lace factory for manufacturing lace. Okay. Now, why it's important? I'm going to introduce a few terms what's there in the book, but follow guys. You went to lace factory, the gate is over here. What do they need first for manufacturing lace? Potatoes. So they will buy potatoes from different farms in India. So potatoes will reach the gate. What all expense? Guys, follow guys. What all, I'm telling you, we're going to do a sum and you'll understand why this is important. Okay. What all expense will be incurred for the potatoes to reach the gate? Transportation, then labor charges, loading and unloading, insurance, drivers payment, petrol, diesel, then you have to pay for potato. Pay for all this. Will the lorry come empty? You have to pay for the potatoes. Then what else guys? These are the major expense. Then once potatoes reach the factory, what will happen next? Immediately production. You won't keep warehouse. Warehouse, all the potatoes will be kept in the, because I need potatoes around the corner, I'll keep in cold storage. If I keep in cold storage, it won't get spoiled. But before keeping in cold storage, will I directly throw inside or I will check once? Check the quality and throw it out, and the balance goes into cold storage. Why? Yes, I already told you. Other potatoes should not get spoiled. If I put everything spoiled and good potatoes together, then everything will get spoiled. Are you able to follow guys? So first I have to find the bad potatoes and throw it outside. Then the kaka will come and eat it. Good potatoes goes inside the cold storage. Then from the cold storage, I will go to the main production. So I will remove from the cold storage and transfer to the main production. Correct? Again when I am transferring, there will be one more inspection over here. Correct? Why? Sir, already you kept inspection. Why again? Sometimes in cold storage also, some potatoes might get spoiled. Yes or no guys? Are you following guys? Here I have to throw them outside. So some potatoes are like that. Whatever you do, it will keep getting spoiled. You have to keep throwing it out. Are you following guys? Then the remaining rest of the potatoes, you will send them into the manufacturing unit. Will I sit and cut every potato for chips? Machine. Okay, if you cut in hand, how long it will take? Machine will cut everything. Then in the main production, you will have container with what? Oils. Then what else will be there guys? Oil, then masala, then flavors. Of course, flavor. Correct? Then preservatives, some cholesterol, all of that will be added over here along with cholesterol. Then chips will be ready. Can I put my hand and take the chips once it's ready? Why? You have to pack it. It will be packed. From here they will add the different flavors. Blue chips means blue, green means green, all of that. Whatever it goes guys. What's everyone's favorite? Blue, all the blue fans. Orange, green, yellow, red. That's it. Nothing, I eat everything. That's it. This Swati chips. No chips. I don't like lace. One. Good. That's good because unhealthy things we will not eat. Okay. Follow guys. Now the chips will come out. We have the finished goods. Now follow guys. Inventory standard. If you look at the book, inventory includes, the cost of inventory includes three things. Look at the book. Look at the book. You will find out. Inventory includes three things. Cost of purchase, conversion cost, bringing cost. Page number I will show you in the book. Look at this. Can you see this, guys? Cost of inventory includes three things. First is cost of. This is AS2, guys, you are learning. Next is cost of conversion. Then third cost, what I wrote as bringing cost is other cost, but look at this, bringing. This is called bringing cost, cost necessary to bring the inventory to its present location and condition. These three only is cost. Let me give an example to understand. Cost of purchase plus cost of conversion plus bringing cost is the value of inventory, not MRP, cost. MRP minus profit. Are you following, guys? That means, in other words, that means the Lay's packet which is sold for 20 rupees is a breakup of, let's say, 15 rupees cost and 5 rupees. This 15 is the cost that I am incurring from the time the potatoes reach the factory till it becomes final finished goods. Until this time, whatever money I incur will be cost of inventory. For example, cost of purchase is the transportation, labor, loading, unloading, paying for potato, all of that. That is basically but my raw material cost, correct? Then conversion cost. Then all this is cost of purchase, storage, keeping in storage. Then conversion from potatoes, it became Lay's chips. What all cost is incurred for the potato to become Lay's chips is called what? Conversion. Converting from raw materials to finished goods. What all cost is incurred, guys? Tell me. Electricity in that building, then labor inside this building, then the other oil, masala, preservatives, then for this build, potato is included in cost of purchase. For this building, I might have to pay rent expense included. For the plant and machinery inside the factory, I have to charge depreciation. So I will include what? Depreciation. Then what else? What else, guys? Packing and the Lay's chips. I'll incur all these inspection, correct? All this is cost of conversion. Then finally, what do you mean by bringing cost? Cost necessary to bring the finished good to its present condition and location. Once it becomes finished goods, I have to pack it, packing cost. I have to keep it in one more warehouse after producing, pack in that Attapeti, big dabbas. So all that is cost. If you read other cost to bring the inventory, Lay's chips to its present location or condition. Are you following, guys? So all these are included in my cost of inventory. Now I'll give examples. That means, follow, guys. From here to here, how much cost would I have spent totally? Can you give an example? Full overall 10 lakhs. Okay. I'm talking about rent, depreciation of plant and machinery, cost of potatoes, everything put together, including packing materials, including oil, 10 lakhs and so on. For how many chips? How many packets of chips? 2000. Fine, whatever you tell me, 2000. That means I spent 10 lakhs for manufacturing how many chips, guys? 2000 chips. So, what is the cost per chips packet? How much? 5 is coming out. 500. That means one chips packet is 500 rupees as per the numbers you gave. No sir, I am manufacturing 20,000 chips. Now how much? 20,000. 50. That means cost of my chips packet is 50. I will add a profit of, let's say, 30. I will sell the chips for. Are you following, guys? That means follow very carefully. Follow very carefully, guys. If this goes wrong, cost also will be wrong. Then selling price also will be wrong. For example, assume rent expense 10 lakhs. I forgot to add rent over here. Then I will sell chips at 80 and think I have a profit of, but no profit because cost is compute panna. Are you following the importance of the standard, guys? Nee cost seriya 50 correcta compute panni inclusive of all the cost. If I include only when I sell chips, I will make profit. Are you understanding, guys? So this cost is what the standard is teaching us. Correct ascertainment of cost. Are you understanding, guys? So now I'll give examples. Tell me if you will include this cost or not. Cost of what? Inventory. Cost of the chips. And inventory includes three things: raw material, work in progress and finished goods. Here what is the raw material? Potatoes. Work in progress. In that container, work is going on. Some chips will always be frying. That one. And finished goods is chips packet. Are you following, guys? Hello? Now let me tell some expenses. Electricity charges in the cold storage. Will I include? Electricity charges in production department. Will I include? Charges paid to Mr. Y for doing inspection. Depreciation of warehouse. Yes or no? Yeah. Any cost necessary to make my chips from the factory gate, fully I will incur. Next. Insurance paid for the chips in warehouse. Will I include? Yes. Guys, are you following? Now, chips company, Lays company, CEO is Sanjeev. Sanjeev, what are you? Of what? Sanjeev is the CEO of Lays. Now, will Sanjeev come to this factory every day and taste chips? But will he do that? No. Will Pepsi founder or KFC founder is not alive, but let's say Pepsi founder or Coke founder, will they drink every day for doing quality control? What will they focus on? Other things. Revenue, marketing, opening new branches. Sanjeev, the CEO of Lays, will focus sitting in his corporate office somewhere else on how to attack bingo, how to get market share, how to make people believe that Lays is healthy. Okay, let me introduce vegan Lays or baked Lays. Andamari he will be thinking. Correct? He will think, which celebrity if I get, sales will double. Are you following, guys? Clear? Sales double. Okay. Follow, guys. That is what Sanjeev will be focusing on. So, salary paid to Sanjeev, 10 crores per annum. Is that included in the cost of inventory? Because salary paid to Sanjeev is not cost of purchase, it's not a conversion cost, it's not a. Are you following, guys? So you will have a question in our standard, in our chapter, they will give list of cost. Either include panno, either exclude panno, nee kandupidikanum. We are going to do that sum today. Are you following, guys? Hello, are you all with me? Now, I'll tell you a few more things. While purchasing potatoes, Sanjeev or the Lays company paid tax, GST. Will I include that? But GST has credit. Will he include that? What is credit? Good. Again, this is a concept of inter, but let me tell you basics of what's needed for the sum. Let's take a restaurant. I'm teaching you what is credit, guys. Restaurant purchased rice, 1 kg rice. How much? 300 rupees. Okay. Okay, how much? Basmati rice, how much? 100. 1 kg of basmati rice for 100. Tappa, correct? Don't know. 75. 100. Mitanj is buying for 100, guys. Okay. 1 kg basmati rice 100. Let me assume GST is 5%. How much is the GST? So totally he will pay. Correct. Now the same 1 kg rice is used to sell and they sold biryani of 1 kg at 500. 1 kg for 500. Okay. 5% is my GST. How much? 25. So customer will pay. So while I purchased goods, I paid GST off. While I sold goods, I collected GST off. Now look at this. Look at this. If I prepare a GST cash account, the company, restaurant paid how much GST? Collected from customer how much? Cash account. GST cash account. So I collected how much? 25. I paid how much? So net of how much? This only will be paid to the government. It's a huge concept. GST is a subject of 50 marks for you. But I'm just telling you, credit means the GST paid can be adjusted with GST collected. That means if you are booking a train ticket or bus ticket or a flight ticket, if you add a GST number, you can adjust with GST payable. If your parents are into business, if they have GST, they can claim all the input credits. How to flight? How to claim? Yeah. If it's necessary for the thing. So here rice was needed for the biryani, so I can set off. This is called credit. It's called what, guys? Input credit. You don't have to bother, guys. Exam la, he will tell, I purchased the rice for 100 and paid GST off. But cost of inventory will be 100 or 105. Will be 105. But 5 has what? Credit. So you will take only 100. Are you following? It is not a cost because this 5 is reimbursed to me by whom? Customer is reimbursing. So it's not an expense. I am paying government 20. Who gave me that 20? Customer. So yen kaas avlo potirukken. That means end of the day, who pays GST to government? Customer. Business, restaurant will charge GST, collect from you and pay to the government. How much GST has he given? Because he paid how much? 5. You are paying 25. He is getting reimbursement of 5 from you. He pays to government only. So every wholesaler and retailer or a dealer will not pay GST. He will get it reimbursed from the ultimate customer. So who's paying GST? You and me. I'm also customer. Are you following, guys? Understanding? So PVR, if they are collecting GST from ticket, they are not paying GST. Who's paying? Customer. PVR collects and gives it to the government. So now you tell me, this in this 105, this 5, is it a cost for me? So I will include only how much in cost? 100, because this 5 will be reimbursed by my customer. Like that we will get questions. GST credit you will not include. Are you following, guys? Now sometimes, so you understood, everybody understood what is cost? Salary paid to Sanjeev will I include? Salary paid to auditor for doing audit of Lay's chips will I include in cost of inventory? Those who are saying yes, if I don't pay auditor fees, will the manufacturing stop? Chips manufacturing stop aguma? No. That means is it a cost necessary to manufacture chips? So answer is no. Inspection expense. Inspection panlana. Can I manufacture chips? No. So I will include. Money paid for buying oil. Without oil, can I manufacture? No. So it's included. Director Sanjeev, Lay's director, went for a trip to Europe. Business trip. That money will I include in expense? No. Because Sanjeev going to Europe for a trip, business trip. அதுக்கும் manufacturing chipsக்கும் ஏதாவது சம்பந்தம் இருக்கா? எதுவுமே இல்லை. Are you following, guys? So that's why AS2 says cost includes cost of purchase, conversion cost and. So in exam it might be theory. As per AS2 inventory, as per inventories chapter for you, cost of inventory includes cost of purchase, cost of conversion, bringing cost, other costs necessary to bring the inventory to present, location. Condition and location. Yes, Harish. Yeah. Without asset usage, can you manufacture chips? Upon a wrong accounting. How can you use the asset? Depreciation is wear and tear of asset. So if you are using depreciation and the cost apportion pannuma by charging depreciation. So if you don't charge depreciation, you have not correctly taken into account. Future adi vaangu. Because I told you in the first class, depreciation is a savings. So if you don't charge this money, how will you replace asset? Are you following? Now, follow, guys. Next concept. I need to find what? Cost of inventory. But in exam, cost plus profit is selling price. Are you following, guys? Sometimes he will give us how to find cost. Minus. So now I'm going to teach you maths little bit, okay? How to find cost if selling price is given. How to find cost if cost is given with a profit percentage. Are you following, guys? For that, first let me do a sum. Then you will understand the importance. Let's go. Leave the sum one and all. I will do that later. We'll again come back to it. Okay. Follow, guys. Guys, trading account. What comes here? Here. Here. This is. Therefore, balancing figure. Follow, guys. Now we are going to do a sum or a few sums where in final accounts you will prepare everything and find what? Gross profit. Now there's a question where they will give you all of these and you have to find what? So closing stock is going to be the balancing figure. I will give a hint. I just want to know how many of you are able to do without my help. Then I will start helping. Opening stock is valued at cost or selling price. Purchase, selling, sales, cost, closing stock, cost or NR, whichever is. That means opening stock will be valued at cost, purchase will be valued at cost, sales valued at, closing stock valued at, GPS, which is selling price minus from this. Correct? Are you getting this, guys? Everybody is aware of this? Now we are going to do a sum where all the data is available except, so you have to find what? So upon your formula will change. Your closing stock is opening stock plus purchase plus GP minus sales. Are you following? Or within the equation you have to play with numbers to find closing stock. So directly I am going to a sum, which usually I do after 2 hours of discussion, because now you know what is cost. I am not teaching you from cost how to find selling price, but I want you to try illustration 6. Follow, guys. X, Y and Z are in retail business. We are going to do all the illustrations, nothing to worry. Follow, guys. They are in retail business. From the following information is obtained. Goods received from suppliers, how much? 15 lakh 75, subject to trade discount and taxes. Trade discount is 3%, sales taxes 11%. Package and transportation charges given. Sales during the year is given. Sales price of closing inventory also is given. Find out the cost of inventories. Are you following, guys? That means he has given selling price of closing inventory. You have to find the cost. Can you try it out, guys? Take a moment, try it out. Assume opening stock is 0. Take 2 minutes, then I'll solve, guys. Try it out, guys. If you get okay, otherwise it is challenging, of course, first sum, but once you know the trick in this sum, you can do rest of the sums. You have to find it with the data available. Assumption is assume opening stock to be 0. Just assume opening stock is 0. First you find what is purchase cost. Ada kandupudichale half sum is over. Find the total purchase kandupiding, guys. Purchase kandupudichale podum. Half sum is over. Perfect. I'll solve in 2 minutes. Okay, follow guys, let me explain. Follow. First I have to find cost of purchase. Understand one by one. Learn this sum. Next sum will be easier. Are you all with me guys? Okay. In this sum or in this chapter, every sum is about finding inventory value. Each sum will have a different trick. As we keep doing few sums, we will get the logic of it. Follow. First to purchase how much? 15 lakh. 75,000. Let me do it here itself so it's easier. 15 lakh. 75,500. Correct. Trade discount. What do you mean by trade discount? When you order in Zomato or Swiggy, you will see apply coupon, price will reduce. So it's a discount received because you are buying in bulk. So I will reduce how much? So minus 3%. How much is 3% of 15? 75,500. 40? 2? What is the balance? 15 lakh. 28. 230. After buying this, I have a. Now, is this tax having credit? They did not mention. So, if question is silent, you add tax. If question is silent, you add the tax to my cost. So, add tax at 11%. How much? 1,68,000. So, how much? 1696. 340. Apart from this, have I incurred any other expense? Packing and transport charges. How much? Plus 87. So my total cost of purchase will be 89. Are you following guys? 17 lakh 83. This is the total money I paid for my purchase, which is my direct expense for purchase. Are you following guys? Have you all understood this? How many of you got it till here without my help? How many of you understanding now? My total cost, anybody wants me to repeat? Feel free to ask anyone here. Dilli Babu, clear? So what I paid or what I purchased is 17 lakh 83,000. This is my total purchase. Out of this, looking at the question, how much I sold? 22 lakh 45,000. 22 lakh 45,500. Correct? Is this total sales of all the goods that are purchased, or still some are not sold? See, this purchase, I don't know the quantity. Maybe it is 1000 quantity. But sales could be 800. I don't know. Correct? Fully it's not sold. How do you know, sir, fully it's not sold? Closing inventory. And opening is 0 was the assumption. Correct? So, I purchased 1783, 841, and this is the sales. But I still have closing stock. I have what, guys? Closing stock. Now, I am going to take an assumption. Assume that everything purchased is sold. Assume everything purchased is. Can you repeat with me, guys? Assume everything purchased is. If I sold the closing inventory, I would have realized how much? 2,35,000. Correct? Because sales price of closing stock கொடுத்திருக்கான். So, நான் வாங்கினது எல்லாமே வித்தனா, I would have purchased for 17 lakh 83 841 and sold for 24 lakh 45 500 plus 2 lakh 35. இது செல் பண்ணல சார், நான் அசியூம் பண்றேன். What assumption? If everything that is purchased is sold, then I will get 24 lakh 45 500 plus 2 lakh 35. So how much will that come to? 24 lakh total purchases 17. So my gross profit would have been 696. Are you following, guys? That means, sir, is this the actual gross profit? No, I'm sorry. This is not the actual. My assumption is 100% of purchased goods is this much. If 100% of my goods are, this would have been my profit. புரியுதா? வாங்கின எல்லாத்தையும் வித்திருந்தா, I would have made a profit of 6,96,659. Are you following, guys? So if this is the profit I am earning on so much sales, what is my profit margin? 6,96,659 divided by 24 lakh 80,500. My profit percentage will be 28.09%. Whatever. Are you fine? Into 100 podung, guys, you will get percentage. 6,96,659 divided by 24,80,500 into 100. You get how much? 28 point. So this is what percentage? GP margin. Now I need to find what? Closing stock at cost of. So closing stock at selling price minus profit will give me closing stock at cost. What is the closing stock at selling price given in the question? 2,35,000. So you have 2,35,000 into percentage is 28.09%. How much is that? 1,68,988 minus panna, you will get closing stock at cost how much? Okay. What is the percentage of 28%, guys? 66.01 minus these both. How much you will get? 1,68,009. This is what? Closing stock at cost. Are you following, guys? Are you understanding? Hello, Lakshmi, following? No. Yes. Just got? No, you can copy it down, guys. So I'll just summarize one time fully what is happening. Follow. First we are finding out total cost of purchase. அதுதான் I told the story of place. What all included in cost of purchase? Then because question gave me sales and selling price of closing stock, I am assuming இருக்கிற goods full-ஆ வித்தா I will make a profit of 6,96,000. So இதை யூஸ் பண்ணி percentage கண்டுபிடிக்கலாமா? So 6,96,6 whatever is that divided by total sales, you found gross profit percentage is 28.09. Apply this percentage on the closing stock which is including profit. So if I remove the profit, you will get the cost. Are you following, guys? Aditya, understanding? Not maths, accounts only. Clear? Understanding, guys? Hello? Anybody has any doubt? Purila, got it. I'll scroll down. Yes, Adya. Behind you, who's sitting? Which sum are we solving? Sorry? Which sum? Illustration 6. Which chapter? Which chapter? What did you tell first? Which chapter? So why did you tell principles? In this sum, what were we discussing? Illustration 6 la, what was I discussing? About what? Without seeing the sum, you don't have to see. What were we discussing? What were we trying to find? Next to you, who's sitting? Next to her. What were we trying to find? Not sure. Both of you get up and get out of the class. Get up! Get up, both of you! Get up, I said, both of you behind. And just get out of the class. Come with your parents for the next class. Get out. Get out. Get up. Go home. Get up, both of you. Get up. Get up, I said. Get up and get out of the class. Get up. Others can copy. Whatever is there, you copy. Get up. Adya, pack their bag. Help பண்ணுங்க அவங்களுக்கு bag pack பண்ண. Pack their bag. Get out of the class. Go out. Get up. No, I don't need a sorry. Get up and get out of the class. That's it. Get up, get up, get up. Get up, get up fast. Both of you get up. You can watch the recording later. You can go out. You are not following, correct? Were you following? This sum you didn't follow. This sum is the whole chapter, so you can leave out. Sorry, I'm not going to change my decision. Please go out, wait outside. Get up fast. Get up, get out. Done copying with this, guys? Done, Lakshmi? Copying? Yeah, copy it. Same thing is there in the study mat, but I'll show you. Pack fast. How long will it take? Go out. Get up and go out. Get up. Do you want me to come there, help you out? Go out fast. You're not coming back today. Go home. Go out. Go home. Next class, come with your parents. Otherwise, I'm not letting you in online live or offline class, and I'm 100% sure about it. Get out. Then copying this. This is the last part. Done copying, guys? Anybody has doubt in this? Okay. Can I proceed? Same solution in tabular format. Now this chapter, each sum is unique. Now you have to use the base logic is trading account. Trading account la eppadi number varumo, you have to try and find the closing stock. When you do 2 to 3 sums, you will understand the knack of doing it. Yeah. Do illustration 7 now. This you will get the answer easily. From the following information, find out what, guys? Historical cost. Sales is given, cost of purchase given, opening stock 0 and solta, closing stock at selling price. Ade logic. Quickly find closing stock at cost, guys. Already done. Good. Others, nothing to worry. 2 minutes lo mudikala samano. Try it in 2 minutes, get the answer. Done, guys. Got the answer. What's the closing stock? 40. Check the answer. Is it 40,000? Yes. I should have done this sum first. Of course, no. I'll do the hard sum beginning. Look at this. Sales is 2 lakhs. Mine add closing stock total. If I sold everything, I would have sold for 2,50,000. Total purchases. So the total profit I would have made is 50,000. So 50,000 is the total profit on sale of 2,50,000. So my margin is, so apply minus 20% margin, you get 40,000. Are you following? Swati, understanding? Clear? Anybody have a doubt? Feel free to ask, guys. Because if you are not understanding these two sums or the logic behind what we are doing, rest of the chapter will go for a toss. This is not like average due date, account current. No accounting, sir. Just computing. No. This is a proper accounting chapter. We are using principles of accounting and finding it. Are you following, guys? Anybody has a doubt? Hello? Fine. Okay. Fine. So we are done with sum number 6 and 7. The next sum itself will take 20 minutes. So what I will do now in this chapter itself, teach you a concept of percentage of profit. Let's say cost is 20 lakhs. Profit is 10% on sales. Find out selling price. Can you find out selling price? We discussed this other time, but again I will do it because this is a concept which will stick with you till CA final. How much is profit, guys? What is sales? What is profit? 20? 2 lakhs is what? Selling price is 20. So profit is, cost is 20 lakhs. Profit is, selling price is the wrong answer. How many of you any other answer? So those who did 2 lakhs as profit computed 10% on, but I said profit is 10% on sales. Are you following, guys? So if you do this, expect nothing more than a 0 in exam. Yes, how much? 22 lakh. Profit is correct. Now it is correct. Profit is 2 lakh 22,000. 222. Sales is 22 lakhs. 222. How do I do this? That is what we are going to discuss now. Next 15 minutes. Important area. This is a concept which is there in foundation. Same concept in consignment accounts in finding profit. Same concept in CA inter branch accounts and consolidation. Same concept in CA final amalgamation you will have. It's a basic concept, guys. I will teach you with logic. I will also teach you with shortcut for exam. Both. Correct. So Krishna Kumar correct sonna. 1 by 10 on sales. So 1 by 9 on cost. So what is 1 by 9 on 20 lakhs? 222. Eppadi adu? 1 by 10 on sales na 1 by 9 on cost eppadi? Shortcut, other shortcut. So you know 1 by 4 on cost will become eppadi. What's the logic? Correct. That is the logic. Let me explain that logic, guys. That part, yes, follow. I'll teach you both detailed logic, small logic, and shortcut. Example, my shortcut is enough. Follow quickly. In the same example, so basically we know cost plus profit is equal to, in this case, cost is plus profit should be selling price. I don't know what is selling price. Let me assume selling price as X. So profit will be 20% of 10, our example 10%. So 20 lakhs plus 0.10x is equal to, bring all the x to one side, you know what to do. 0.90 x is equal to, correct? Therefore 10% of x is equal to, profit is equal to 2. Are you following, guys? This is the detailed method of doing it. Every sum I can't do this. Equation, maths equation. Cost plus profit is selling price. Cost is 20 lakhs. If I assume selling price to be X, profit is 10% of X. Therefore, you solve panning, X will be 22 lakhs 22,222. Are you following, guys? So profit is 2 lakh 22,222. Is this clear, guys? Now next logic. How do I do this in our formula? Now let me write the values. If cost was profit, which we just computed, 2 lakh 22,000, selling price was. Now you divide this 2,22,222 divided by 22,222. How much you are getting? 1 by 10. In fraction you tell me. 1 by, which is nothing but 10%. Correct? Which is nothing but, that's what we is given in question, 10% on sales. Now you divide 2,22,222 divided by cost of 20 lakhs. How much you are getting? In 11 by, which in other words is 1 by 9, correct? Is it 1 by 9? If you keep dividing by 2 to 2, it becomes 1 by, correct or no guys? Yes, it becomes 1 by 9. So I can tell, if anything is 1 by 9 on cost, it's 1 by 10 on sales. Sir, take a easy equation for me to understand. Let's say cost is 100, selling profit is 10%, 20% on cost. So profit is 20, therefore my selling price will be, let me do it in easy numbers. So profit on cost is 20 by 100, correct? Which is 1 by, profit on selling price is 20 by 120, which is 1 by 6. Are you following guys? So profit, if it is 1 by 5 on cost, it will become 1 by 6 on. Are you following? This is the shortcut for exam, but understood how it's derived. So if my profit is profit is 1 by 1, 2, 3, 4 on cost, it will become 1 by. Are you following guys? It's a math trick that will work out. So our exam la enna pannuva, inventory chapter and consignment chapter, he will tell selling price is 30,000, profit is 15%, or let me keep it easy, 20% on cost. See, if he tells profit is 20% on selling price, my profit will be 6,000, correct? அப்படி கொடுக்க மாட்டோம். Selling price is 30,000, profit is 20% on cost. How to find profit? How guys? So now you know it's 20% on cost, which is nothing but 1 by 20 by 100 is 1 by 5 on cost. Therefore it becomes 1 by 6 on selling price. So 1 by 6 into 30,000 is how much? 5,000. Are you following? Are you understanding the logic guys? See, exam it's enough. 1 by 5 on cost now, 1 by 6 on, 1 by 7 on selling price is 1 by 6 on cost. 1 by 7 on selling price, 1 by 6 on. That's enough for exam. But how it's derived is what we discussed now. Clear? Let me again try one more thing. Cost is 30,000. Profit is 22% on cost. What is the profit? How much? 6,000. How did you compute? 30,000. Direct pota varum guys. No need any shortcut, because I gave you profit on. How many of you tried to compute 1 by 4, 1 by 5? No one? Good. Next one. Selling price is 25,000. Profit is 15% on cost. Vara, the shortcut will not work, because you can't find in fraction, because 15 by 100 will be how much? Point something, gone. Shortcut gone, exam you are bold. So how do we do it? Next, are you following guys? Is the shortcut working here? So what will work? Logic only will work. So now I'll teach you how to do logic in a faster way. Are you following, guys? Instead of 15, he will give it 12%. என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க? 12.23%. What you will do? You can't do anything. You have to relearn the concept. Follow, guys. So now if he gives like this, there is a much easier shortcut. Cost is 100. Therefore, profit was 15% on. Cost 15% on. So my profit would have been 15. So my selling price will be 115. So this is an equation which is sorted for me. He has given me what? Cost, selling prices. So look at this. Now can I write my profit equation like this? Look at this. Profit is 15 by selling price, the profit is 15 by 115. Or in other words, if my selling price is 25,000, what is my profit? Cross multiplication can we do, guys? So it will be 25,000 into 15 by 115. What I just found out. How much is the profit? 3. This is my profit. Are you following, guys? Are you understanding how we are doing it now? No need shortcut. This is the new shortcut. Cost is 100. Profit 15. So selling price. Now that I know the full equation, whatever selling price is, do cross multiplication. Correct? Let me give another example. Cost is 46,000. Profit is 22% on selling price. How much is profit? Your shortcut 1 by 4, 1 by 5 will not work. Try to do it. I will solve in exactly a minute. Try to find what is the 8 to. You should find out. 12974. Others do it. I'll solve in a minute. Try it out. Got it? Guys, following? Following, guys. So, how do we do it? Cost, assume it is 100. Profit is how much? 22% on selling price. So in this case, what I will do? I'll assume selling price as 100. So my profit is how much? 22% on selling price. So profit will be 22. Therefore, cost will be. Are you following, guys? It's a percentage on what? On the base 100 assume pannu. So selling price is 100. So profit 22, cost is. I need to find what? Profit. Cost is given. So cost will be. How to find profit? 46,000 into 22 divided by 78. How much? 12,000. Therefore, you find the selling price. Are you following, guys? Now there is no shortcut, nothing. Either kurtanu you can easily do. Are you understanding? Hello? Following, guys? In other words, profit here is 22% on selling price or 22 by 78 on cost. That's what 22 by 78 or 22 by 100. Therefore, cost is given. So 46,000 22 by 78. Are you following? This is something I would remember till CA gets over. It will keep coming in inter also. Are you understanding, guys? Now this is the real shortcut. Now let's try numbers. See if you are getting it. Cost is 72,000. Profit is 11% on selling price. Next, selling price is 60,000. Cost is 18%. Sorry, profit is 18% on cost. And third one, cost is 85,000. Profit is 19% on cost. Do all the three, guys. It will take you 1 minute for each. 3 minutes you should finish all the three. Find what, sir, in each of the three. I want to find profit. Compute and keep in your notebook. Compute and keep in the notebook. I will discuss all three answers. You can cross check. Let's see if you get all the three correct only, you have understood the concept.
It's 19%.
19. Third one is 19. Finished all three, guys? Can I start solving? Simple. First one, cost, profit, selling price. If selling price is 100, profit is 11, so cost is. Here I can't use shortcut. 1 by varla. So my cost is 72,000. So profit will be 72,000 into 11 by how much? 8? 9 something. This is what you got? Perfect. Second case, selling price, cost is 100, profit is 18% on cost. So profit will be, so selling price, therefore my profit will be 60,000 into 18 by how much? 91. Are you following? Third one, cost is 85,000, profit is 19% on cost. How to do? Directa you can do. 85,000 into 19 by 100, how much? 16? 16,150. Are you following, guys? Understanding everything now? Now, everyone could do question. I know how to do it. Are you following, guys? Clear? So now you know inventory, how to value it. What all we have seen is inventory is all that full. So in this standard, if you see, I told you we have to compare cost versus. I am yet to teach you what is NRV. I told you what is cost. With that we did some sums. How we are reverse working and finding cost. Are you following, guys? Clear? Understood? Hello? Last sum for the day. Inventory will be valued at lower of cost or NRV, whichever is lower. So this sum we already did. Sureka is dealing in 3 products. PQR. At the end of the financial year, they gave cost and NRV. What is the value of inventory, guys? Illustration 1 4.7. What's the value of inventory? How much? 38. 40. Answer is 81. That's all. Can I do it like this? Total of this, how much? 38 plus 29 plus 17. 80. Total of this. 85. And compare both and tell my answer is 83. No. You have to do it each item separately. See, if you do total, your answer will be 83. But you have to do individually. Answer is. Are you following? Total up panadinga. You should do it individually. I'll tell you logic over here. If I have three products, ABC, cost, NRV, 10, 20, 30, 30, 20, 10. What's the total? Total. If I do total method, answer will be. But if I do individual, 10, 20, answer will be. If you do total, the loss over here is set off with the gain over here in total. The inter adjustment happens. That's the logic. That's why you have to do it individually. This question, what you are seeing now, illustration 1 came for 4 marks in exam. No, seriously. Cost or NRV, whichever is less, came in inter also for 4 marks once. But they will frame in such a way where they will confuse you and you will take the total. You should take it what? Individually. So answer is what, guys? 81. So we are done with the basics of what is cost. We are done with what is how to value cost if a sum is given. We did illustration 6 is done. 7 and 1. I think totally how many are there? Whatever. We will do it, guys. We will do it. Are you following? So account, before the next class, your homework is last sum in account current. You can't do. I have to teach you that. First, let me finish off account current, guys. Yes. Ten minutes break. Okay. If you can sit till 1:45. First time you guys are sitting from 10:15 to 1:15. Exam is 3 hours. 3 hours if you are restless. What to do? Guys, question 8. How many of you tried and understood? You won't understand because it's a new method, guys. It's a new method again, completely different. I will explain the logic, but first let's focus on the steps. Are you following, guys? Let's focus on the steps. With this, some account current will come to an end. It's a unique concept. In the my concept, the study mat has only one sum. Clear, guys? What is given over here? On 2nd Jan, Vinod opened a current account with Allahabad some bank and deposited rupees how much? 30,000. Clear, guys? Now, his opening balance is how much? On 2nd Jan, 30,000, and during the year, he deposited 3 amounts and he withdrew 3 amounts on different days. Now all of us have a bank account. When you deposit in, see for me guys, in my bank account, when I deposit money, debit side, when you take money out from your account, adi enakku. But for the SBI bank, if I have, let's say, Namrata account, when you deposit money, for you it's debit. So for the bank it is credit. Have you seen a bank statement? Balance will be credit or debit? Bank statement paathirkingla? Balance will be credit balance. Because when you deposit money in the bank, it's a credit. For me it's a, when I withdraw money in the bank it is a debit. For me it's a, are everybody clear with this? If you are clear with this, sum is over. Again guys, when I deposit money into my bank account, for me it's a debit. For bank it's a, when I withdraw, for me it's a credit, for bank it's a debit. Now bank pays us interest. How much interest? 4, 5, whatever rate, sorry, it's paid on the money available in the account. If more money, interest is more. If money is withdrawn, interest will reduce. இவன் என்ன சொல்றான்? He has given the details with the bank and we know the account in Allahabad Bank. Interest is to be calculated 5% on the, that means 5% on withdrawals, correct, and 2% on credit balance, that means 2% on deposit. Of course deposit interest is low, loan interest only is high. Are you following guys? And he is saying prepare accountant as of 30th June. Did you understand the question guys? Enna panna solranu? Solution is very simple. The solution is one different template. First let's understand template. First write down all the dates in sequential order. Question la irukra dates and all, can you see here? What is the first date? 2nd Jan. What is the next date? 15th Jan. After that 15th Feb, then 12th March, then 10th April, then 10th May, then, you know, how will bank statement be? Sequential. So first step is to write everything in a sequential order. Then what is the first transaction? 2nd Jan, it is deposited. How much guys? 30,000. So show that by cash 30,000. Balance is there. How much? This is guys, this is bank statement. This is nothing but a bank statement. Now can you see guys? If you have you seen a bank statement? Have you downloaded it? Sir, balance is. But even if you don't have balance, simply 100 rupees you download and see. Bank statement 30,000. This 30,000 is there for how many days? Until the next transaction. When is the next transaction happening? 15 Jan. So until next transaction you have how many days guys? When I am teaching you steps on logic, so until the next transaction you have this 13 days. On this you will compute product. Are you following guys? Understanding? Next again, when is the next transaction again happening? 15th Jan. Cash deposit or withdrawal. So deposit again 12,000. Now cumulative, balance now cumulative like bank account. Earlier I had 30 plus 12, how much? This 42 is there for how many days? Until the next transaction. When is the next transaction? Feb 15. So Feb 15 to Jan 15 is how many days? 31 days. On the 31 days again you find the product. Are you following guys? When is the now withdrawal? When is the next withdrawal? First withdrawal 15th Feb. Withdrawal na debit ah. Bank la debit. So debit how much? 26. Before withdrawal my balance was 42. After withdrawal it became, this 16 is there for how many days? Till next 25 days. Are you following guys? Guys, are you following? In the my poine irukumbodhu suddenly one day, look at this day, suddenly one day available balance is only 24, but I withdrew. That means I took loan. Overdraft. So negative balance of 6,000. Negative I am writing what? Debit. So 6,000 until the next transaction is on 10th of May, how many days? 30 days into 6,000, lakh and 80,000. Are you following, guys? But this will be on which side? Debit, it's overdraft. Are you following, guys? Again, after overdraft, there's a credit of 16,000, so positive 10,000, which is there for 36 days. 10 into 36, 3,60,000. Similarly, next one, drawing says 14,000. I have only 10,000. I drew 14,000. So negative is 4,000 into 15, 60,000. Like this I will do till the ending. And then how to find interest. What is the total debit product? 1 lakh 80 plus 60. How much, guys? 2 lakh. What is the total credit product? 31 lakh 48,000. Credit to credit interest. Now that you know product, it's only into interest by 365 into 2 by 100 or 3 by whatever, 5 by 100. This is the interest receivable. This is the interest. Net interest is 139.61. Are you following, guys? Understanding? Hello? Quickly have a look. Try to understand. Any doubts you can ask me in 2 minutes. If anybody wants to do, try to do it. I'll give you 5-10 minutes, but try to do it. Which one? This money deposited means debit. Money withdrawn means money deposited means credit. Check the balance. In all these cases, I have balance, so credit. In this negative case, it's overdraft of 6,000, so it's a debit. Whenever overdraft comes, it's debit. Money is withdrawn. Following. So go through the sum. Anybody has doubt in account current? That's it. So with this account current is which one? That's the interest. Sorry guys. No, suddenly I fell sick. Okay. No. The total interest is how much? Sorry. So 4,000 is the debit balance. Correct. 4,000 is the debit balance. From 4,000 which I have, which is overdraft, I have to pay you interest of 140. So minus. That's it. So I'm reducing what has to be paid. Are you following, guys? So from 4,000 is payable. No, see, 4,000 is receivable. For the bank, 4,000 is payable. No, receivable. Yes. Correct. You're right. For the bank, 4,000 is receivable. Interest of 140 is payable. So set off. So sorry. Sorry again. No. 4,000 is. Receivable, debit balance. Overdraft. 4,000 is debit. Overdraft. So it is receivable. Following. Guys, understanding, guys. 4,000 is OD. 140 is receivable, payable. So set off both. In other words, 4,000 is OD. For the bank, it is receivable. 140 interest is payable. Set off both. Is that clear, guys? Hello? Fine. Sorry. Can we proceed, guys? Now we'll go to inventory chapter. What I'll do, since many of them are missing from class, I will do the easy topic in inventory, which you can do self-study also. So easy topic. I'm not going to the core of inventory much. Guys, are you following, guys? I'm going to do the easy sums, which is not of a big deal. Question 1 we finished. Now, last class we finished question 6 and 1 to 5 is not a big deal. 6 and 7 are good questions. The core questions which need lot of discussion, ideation or spending 1 hour minimum is question 8, 9, 10. Only those 3 questions. Which one? 8, 9, 10. You cannot do a self-study, or you can do it, but you have to spend a lot of time. So, inventory chapter 11, what is difficult? Question 8, 9, 10. I will do that tomorrow. Is that fine? Because half the class is missing. So, I will do it tomorrow starting. Are you following, guys? In the chapter, like inventory, edukku sir difficult. If they feel it's 8, 9, then one type of sum, it's not that difficult, it's very easy. You just have to have some break points in concepts. That's it. So I am going to do today, might leave you earlier itself. Okay. Just 11 and 12. That's it. 11, 12, depending on which school you studied, school liye panirping. Have you did it? No. Follow, guys. Guys, follow. First, let me finish some theory. Then we'll go to sum 11 and 12. Are you following, guys? Yesterday we learnt what is cost. Today I am going to teach what is NRV. Yesterday cost, left, right, center. In detail did we study, guys? What is cost we studied? Cost of purchase, cost of conversion, other cost, correct? And we told basically on the lace chips from the time you buy potato till it is manufactured. And we told the whole objective of this chapter is to find the cost, find NRV and value whichever is. Now what is NRV? Correct. I told last time also, I am repeating. Imagine you have an old cycle in your house. Cycle you used in your childhood. Small cycle. How many of you still have it? Most of us will have it. Number that through it. Okay. Okay. Fine. I also had it for a long time. Then suddenly from one day it was missing. Then I asked my mom what happened. She told it's missing for 2 months. Now only you're noticing. I said what happened? I threw it. She told. Okay. So this cycle, if you want to sell today, how much can you sell it for? How much? How much, guys? If you want to sell as it is, how much can you sell it for? Let's say 500. But Mitansh is saying, I want to sell the cycle in your house, old one. Is it in working condition? Working condition. Where to it will go. Okay, imagine it is not in working condition. I want to now sell it after doing repair and selling it. How much can I sell? I will do repair, put polish, change everything, make it like a brand new cycle and sell. How much I can sell for? Okay, 1500 after repairing everything. But for the repair, what's my cost? For the repair, let's say 500 rupees. Then to sell this, I have to find one broker or OLX la podnuma. So there will be some commission for sale. I have to pay some commission, guys. How much will that be? 100 rupees commission. So how much you are getting? Correct. This is NRV. This 1500 is called estimated selling price. What rate get estimated? Selling price. What is 500? Cost of completion. Cost of completion. And what is 100? Cost necessary to make the sale. Are you following, guys? Now if you go read the definition of NRV in the book, in the theory area, here I gave it like a statement. It is actually a, I gave it a formula. This is the one. It is basically, look at this, estimated selling price in the ordinary course of business less estimated cost of completion and cost necessary to make the sale. Are you following, guys? Hello? Clear? Anybody has a doubt? Okay. Done, guys. Now next one, follow, guys. Few more concepts in this chapter which is important next. Now you know what is cost and what is NRV. Clear, guys? NRV another estimated selling price less cost of completion, less cost necessary to make the sale. Are you understanding, guys? Now the next thing, next part, little bit of theory and two sums. Only illustration 11 and 12 and then we will close. But for doing 11, 12 I should give you some theory. Let's say, for example, okay, I am not taking the detailed concept here, but follow. Are you all aware in school about FIFO, weighted average? How many of you yes? How many of you know? Okay, I'll explain what this is. Okay, let's say in your house you are purchasing rice, guys. You are purchasing what? Rice. These are methods you have to remember for life, not only foundation, inter and final. You are purchasing rice in the house. Beginning of the year you purchased 100 kg house, no, sorry. Beginning of the year you purchased 10 kg of rice, when each kg was how much, guys? 100 rupees. Assuming rice price is going up and coming down, middle of the year you purchased 30 kgs at rupees 70 per kg, middle of the year, sometime in middle. End of the year you purchased another 20 kgs at rupees 80 per kg. This was the rice purchased for the whole year in your house. Whole year, guys. Whole year I am talking. Reasonable? Okay. Now, end of the year, when you went to the kitchen for the first time and took the rice container, you found out that 2 kgs were destroyed, left. 2 kgs was left. Assuming you are a sole proprietor, assuming you are preparing balance sheet, I need to find closing stock. My closing stock will be rice. 2 kgs into what price? Are you following, guys? Into what price? Options are 100, 70, 80 or average of all three. 100 plus 70 plus 80, how much, guys? Average divided by 3. How much, guys? Guys, சொல்றது புரியுதா? Guys, are you understanding what I am saying, guys? Question is, Year ending in the house you have left 2 kgs of rice. I know we are getting close to 1. Maximum 1:30. I also have next class at 2 to 5. And I have class 5:30 to 8:30. So I can't extend it. So hold on guys. Half an hour, just focus. Easy concept, very easy. Self-study also can be done. But if you finish in the class, you don't have to revise this again. This concept will come till CA final. Okay. So now follow. 2 kgs of rice are left. What? This closing stock will be 2 kg into how much? How many of you 100? How many of you 70? Middle? No. Okay, we'll strike. How many of you 80? Oh, majority says 80. How many of you 83.3? Vitansh and Lakshmi are saying average. We'll go with average. Now, financial statement should give a dash and dash view. Loudly again, guys. In balance sheet, I will have debtors. If debtors is 5,000, that means I can realize how much? 5,000. If cash is 2,000, I can realize how much? So if I show in the balance sheet stock on 31st March, when I sell, how much should I realize? What? That day, if I sell, how much I can realize? That means the value in balance sheet should give me a realistic, true and fair value of what could be the value if I sold the inventory on 31st March. அப்போ எந்த வேல்யூ எடுத்தா கரெக்டா ட்ரூ அண்ட் ஃபேர் வரும்? So answer is 80. It is not 83.33. Answer is what, guys? 80. Are you following? Because choosing 80 gives me a true and. But by choosing 80, I have done an assumption. What assumption? The assumption is the 2 kg is from last week. But actually I can't measure because we have rice, we pour 10 kg. When it's getting over, we get the next 30 kg and we pour it. Correct, guys? But in reality, can I say that this 2 kg is from this 10 kg? In reality, is the 2 kg from the first 10 kg? In the house, you tell me, guys. Irukara rice la you pour the new rice or you finish this and then pour the rice? Finish only and pour. Sanji, unga veetla eppadi pandranga? Adha 107. Adala you said 100. Okay. So, if you have milk in the house, if fresh milk is coming, will you use the fresh milk or first you will finish the old milk in the fridge? Old milk. Then only you will use the fresh. That means, எதை first வாங்குறனோ அதை first use பண்ணிட்டு then only I will use the balance. See, some of you will be there. Sir, on the milk, the 2 years after I in the fridge, 2 months I have. If guest comes, I will use that. Okay. Leave them. I am talking generally for our consumption. We use what first? What is purchased first? So now can I make a statement? Tell me true or false. This 2 kg represents the rice from the latest purchase of 80-20 kgs. That means first purchase this. Use first. That means I use the method called, everybody will teach you what is FIFO method first. I am teaching you logic of the method. Logic of the method says first in, first out, first purchase panna, first use panna. Are you following, guys? But this method is good when the price is not fluctuating much. Imagine the price is fluctuating like 100, 70, 80, 140, 60. If the price is fluctuating like this throughout the year, I can't use the latest price. Because if you use the latest price of 60, suddenly next year it can become 150. It will not give a true and. So whenever the price is fluctuating in nature, I will use what, guys? Average. To average out. Now, in this question, look at this, guys. Why 83.33 is, it's one of the methods. 83.33 is what method? Simple average. How I found 83.33? 100 plus 70 plus 80 by 3. How much you are getting? 83.33. Correct, guys? Hello? Everybody is aware of this. What is this? Weighted average method. Correct? What method, guys? Weighted average. This is simple average. This is what method? Sorry? But this is not correct. We can use this method. Example, say simple average takes simple average. But accounting standards tells you to use only weighted average. No simple average. Why? No, simple. First time when you purchased 10 kgs, how much you paid? Next when I purchased 30 kg at 70, how much I paid? Next when I purchased 20 at 80, totally how much did you pay? 4,000 is what I paid for how many kgs of rice? 100 plus 70 plus 80. How much, guys? Oh, sorry, 10, sorry. Kgs, guys. 30 plus 20 plus 10. How much? So, per kg is how much? 70? 78.33. So, my answer is 78.33. Are you following? I'll tell you a beautiful logic. You will not find in any book the logic of weighted average. Why we are doing it? You're going to use weighted average for the rest of your life. I'm going to purchase 10,000 kgs of rice at 100. I purchased 2 kgs of rice at 90. Now I'm asking you, hey, what is the average purchase price? If you do simple average, you will do 100 plus 90 by 2, which is 95. But if I do weighted average, what is the total money I paid? 10,000 into 100. Correct? Plus 2 into 90. Whole divided by how many kgs? 10,002. How much you are getting? 99 point. Now you tell me, guys, which is the correct average? In this scenario, which average is correct? 99.99 or 95 or? Makes sense. நீ வந்து simple average amount மட்டும் எடுத்தனா you are forgetting about the importance of kgs. I can score 100 hundreds in playing Paytm series. What is important? World Cup semi-finals and finals are you hitting? Why Kapil Dev is famous? He hit in the matches which mattered. Why everyone likes Dhoni? In full World Cup in 2011, Dhoni never crossed 30 runs in any match. Finals he hit 97. That only we know. It depends on which match you hit. Why Vivian Richards in West Indies is very famous? Finals means 100. If Vivian Richards is playing finals levels, he will hit 100. He is known for that. Knockout matches, he will knock you out. Other matches he doesn't care. So, here, I don't care about 180. Along with that 180, 90. Either mattu I am getting how much? But I should also give importance for the weight. That is called weighted average. So, this is only your. So, you look at the answer. It's very close to my average. It's close to my price of 100. Are you following, guys? So, I have now taught you two methods of computing inventory cost. One is which says how to find value of inventory. And we also, since you know weighted average, you also know. Correct. Weighted FIFO says what is purchased first is used first. Not should be. Assumed it's used first. So my closing stock, whatever is left, is from the latest purchase. Weighted average doesn't tell that. I am giving importance to all the purchase during the year. What is the formula? If you see kgs into price, again plus next purchase kg into price whole divided by, basically it's not kg, it can be liters, it is quantity. This only is my weight into price. Are you following, guys? Simple average, you know, irukra price you total divided by whatever is that. Are you following, guys? Now let's immediately go to sums to apply this. Are you understanding, guys? So there are many methods of inventory valuation. For now I have taught you only 3 methods. There are still 2 more methods. Do you remember yesterday we did a sum? Yesterday sum from selling price we reduced profit and found idur method. This is called retail selling price method, reverse working. Are you following, guys? So yesterday, without even telling you, you learned what method? Retail selling price method. Now you know. Sorry, guys. Yeah, these 3 methods. Quickly do a sum. Can you do illustration 2 and illustration 3? Leave 3, do illustration 2. He wants you to find the price as per before. Try illustration 2, guys. If you are done with illustration 2, do illustration 4. These are small sums. I can guarantee you 100% illustration 2 and 4 will not come in the exam. Illustration 2 and 4. Just try it, see the answer, take a moment. Then we'll go to 11 and 12. Manufacturer has following record of purchase of condenser. He has purchased on different dates. End of there, how many were left over? Out of 2,600 he issued how much? 1,600. So out of 2,600 I issued. So I am left with, what is the price of these 1,000? Using FIFO method, 800 into 47, 200 into 60. That's all. That's my answer. Are you following? Guys, easy or difficult, guys? I told you I'm going to take an easy concept today because we have half students missing. So this is my value of inventory. Next, to go to illustration 4. Using the same previous example. Which example? Radio sets given earlier. This one, guys. In the question now. Radio sets. Using illustration 2 values, he is asking you to compute using average price method. Simple average price. How to do? Total all the price divide by. So what is it? 50 plus 55 plus 55 plus 60 plus 47 divide by 5. How much you are getting? 53 point. Are you getting 53.4, guys? Hello? Easy? Not going to come in exam. Illustration 4. Simple average. Enna pandra irukra price add panni is doing average. Even a 6th standard kid can do this. Next. Illustration 5, guys. Using above values, he is asking you to find average using weighted average method. This you hold on. This you hold. We have to do for each purchase separately. But can you tell me, in LIFO method, what is the answer for illustration 2? FIFO or opposite?
So it is 905, which is 45,000.
950, 45,000 plus 102, 55. Because total units are left only 1000, no? Correct. So 102, 55, how much? So totally 49,000, 50,000. What is LIFO method? Assumption. Irkara stock is the first to purchase. Will that practically happen, guys? Will you go to any supermarket and see leftover stock is the stock I purchased 1 year back? Wheatla, whatever essentials you have, is it latest purchase or old stock? Available stock in the house today. It's latest purchase or old stock? Latest purchase. So, this method is called LIFO. What is that? Last in. It is only a theoretical method. Nobody follows this practically. When you go to a biryani shop, the biryani you are eating is made today or yesterday. Is it made 1 year back? No. Are you following, guys? I told you the gulab jam example. So, Annamai, not like that. Okay. Done, guys. So, we are done with illustration 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 will come to it. Hold on. We will come to 5 later, guys. Yesterday you did a sum, guys. Do you remember yesterday doing a sum? In the reverse working Nabarka. That is called retail selling price method or adjusted selling price method. Are you following, guys? Now let's go to the main sum. Illustration. 8, 9, 10 tomorrow. That's the difficult sums. Illustration 11. After doing this sum, you tell me if it's easy or difficult, if you want this to come in exam or not. Okay. These are the following spare parts of Shriram Mills. One batch I asked a student to read. Simran Mills in first. Okay. Fine, guys. Following details of what, guys? Shriram Mills. Opening stock is 0. I purchased on 1st Jan 100 units at 30. Again on 15th Jan I gave for used. Out of 100 I used how much? 50. Again 1st Feb I purchased 240. Again on 15th Feb I used 100. Again on 20th Feb I used 100. Now don't even look at the answer. Do a rough calculation. Simply rough calculation. Tell me how many units are left? 50. How? Purchased 100. Again purchased. So totally purchased. How many are used? Minus 250. So leftover is price 40. Answer. Answer is 2000. I'm coming there. Now, did you all get the answer 2000 without the table? But exam you should not do like that. You have to prepare this beautiful 9-10 column table, guys. Guys, are you following? Easy or difficult? Lengthy. Easy and lengthy. Now all of you know how to do FIFO, guys. Straightforward computation. 100 added, 200 add, minus 50, 100, 100, leftover into. Sorry guys, I don't know how cold came. Fine. Follow, guys. Yeah. So this is the answer. All of you got the answer of 4000. 2000, sorry. Now what is this table? இவன் என்ன பண்றான், after each purchase and sale he is tracking. Excuse me. Okay, so what he's saying, if you look at this, it's a 10 column table with particulars followed by receipts, issues, balance. Under receipts you will have units rate, purchases basically, receipts is purchase, issuers, sales or any kind of consumption, balances leftover. After each issue or purchase, you have to fill this. First opening balance is 1, balance 0, nothing is there. Next, the first purchase came on which day? 1st Jan, 100 units at 30. Come to receipts, 100 units at 30. Amount is no issue. Balance is 100, 30, 3000. Next, issued for consumption, how much? Come to next transaction, 15th Jan. Receipts is nothing, blank. Issue how much? 50 at 30,500. So balance will be 50, 30. புரியுதா? This leftover stock, balance, leftover stock. Are you following, guys? Again, after this, I purchased how much? So again, add 200 at 48,000. So now total will be how much, guys? 50 plus 200, how much? But you can't add it because they are separate units. So show the 50 separately and show the 200. Are you following? Presentation. 250 is சேர்த்து காட்டாம show 50 separately. And why that is important? Look at this. FIFO method, because next you are using how much? 100. In the next use, I won't write issue full 100. First 50 is from the old 50, correct? In the 50 at 30 is used first. So 50 at, and again 50 at 40. Then last issue again 100 at 40. So my answer I got finally. Are you following the presentation, guys? Exam la 10 transaction கொடுப்போம். 5 issue and 5 purchase. Or 10 issue and 5 purchase. This table will run for one full page. You can use both sides of the sheet. Are you following? Easy or difficult, guys? Sorry? 6 mark question. You don't want? They've asked many times. They've asked many times. But what is the problem in this, guys? Lengthy. Answer you can check while you're reading the question itself. Are you following, guys? Now go through this and tell me if anything is challenging. Then I'll go to next question and close. Ade sum. Next question also is same, guys. But is asking in that I will show you how to do. Ade table now. Follow. Go through this question. Can I do weight average? Ade table, guys. No change in question. Ade Simran Mills. Okay. Yeah, I know. Shriram Mills. Same facts. But instead of FIFO, he's asking. Now in FIFO, the assumption was what is purchased first is used. Here it's not like that. Average. Weighted average. So I have to do a computation in every step. Look at this. That's it. Sum is over. It's a much smaller table. I'll explain each value. It will take 2 to 3 minutes and that's it. We are done for the day. You go through the sum, ask doubts. Sum potara, you will know mistakes. There are additional sums here for your practice. Practical questions, table, not that. But you can, in the PDF I sent out this sum, you have to practice, guys. So look at the sum. First opening is how much? 100 at 30. High grade, easy or difficult? You should only teach others who left. Okay, opening balance, nil. I purchased 100 at 30, so amount is 3000, so total is, any change in this? No. Next time issuing how much? 50. Adu, adena, copy paste. Issued how much? 50 at the price of 30,500. So balance is 50, 38. Now only the next thing comes. From next step only my solution will change. I issued how much? In the previous sum, now in the 50 200 தனியா காட்டணும் because it is FIFO. But weighted average mixes everything. So I have to mix 200 plus 250. அதோட price எப்படி கண்டுபிடிக்கிறது? Look at this. 50 is purchased at what price? 50 into 30 plus 200 purchased at what price? 200 into 40. How much totally? 9,000. For how many units? So per unit. Got the 38 guys. Guys, purida? Guys, are you understanding? Average எடுக்கிறோம் 250 சேர்த்தனா what is the average? 38. But not a simple average. I am doing what guys? Because if I do simple average, my answer will be 30 plus 40 by 2, 35, which is not correct. Now are you understanding formula of weighted average? Price into quantity plus price into quantity. How many ever are there? Divided by. Our example எப்படி கொடுப்பான்? 5 purchase இருக்கும். So price into quantity plus price into quantity plus price into quantity plus price into quantity 5 times. Divided by 5 times 5 quantity. All next. So you have 250, 38. Next you issued how much? In the previous method, அதையும் நான் 50-50 பிரிச்சேன். ஞாபகம் இருக்கா? But here I don't have to do it because I already grouped everything as 1. So I am issuing how much? 100. At what price? Balance is 150 at. Again I issued 100 at. Balance is 50 at 38. Now valuation is 1,009. Are you following guys? Are you understanding? Now, எப்போ சார் இந்த computation பண்ணும்? Look at this. This table I just did. You should do it in a weighted average method every time there is a new purchase. இங்க first purchaseல பண்ண வேணாம். ஏன்னா இருக்கிறது only. But after that, whenever there is a new purchase, you have to do the computation. So if you look at this, first purchase not needed. From second purchase onwards, you have to do the computation if there are more purchases. Are you following guys? So take a minute or two. Nothing new I am doing. Just go through both the solutions. Go through now itself in the class. Understand illustration 11, 12 and try illustration 5 as homework. And the radio guys. And the some FIFO பண்ணிட்டீங்களா? ஞாபகம் இருக்கா guys? And illustration 5. He is asking you to solve the same question. In what method? Table came off. Somebody asked me another table. Now if you try illustration 5 as homework, you will get the clarity. Are you following guys? Now you don't have to do anything. Just go through both these sums. I'll give you a minute or two. Just go through. Anybody has any doubt in any of the numbers, ask me. Then homework you will do illustration 5 table. You will do it. You will make mistakes and you will come. Are you following guys? Both methods, see both sums. Anybody has any doubt, please ask. Sure, clear. Done, Prarthana, following? Sure, 100%. Okay, but still nothing to do with the last class. It's independent concept, but still, yeah, go home, revise. Done, guys. Gone through. Fine. So I spoke to ma'am. Like discussed, we will extend law test by a few days. Now just tell yourself whatever happened in the last few months, leave it. I didn't study, sir. Leave it. The next 1 week, if you can put your 100% and study law and BCR, say to studying 2 subjects if you study together in 1 week before October 22nd, you can finish what? Law and BCR. Monday, we will not have any class in the premises because of Ayudha Puja. It will be closed. Tuesday, I don't know if you might have test or law test, I don't know, the date will come. But our class, tomorrow is the conclusion class for syllabus. Last class, wait, similar time, 7:30 to 1 or 8 to 1. I'll try to be early, little unwell, but I'll somehow come last early, let me come on time, okay, fine. Usually I'm never late, guys, but this last 1 month, generally health is not keeping well, so I'm finishing all the classes. November I'm going to go on a health detox, okay. Going to some place in Coimbatore, Kerala for, what to say, rejuvenation, okay. Follow, guys. So within the next 1 week, you focus on subject. Okay. So within the next 1 week, if you push yourself, you can finish law and BCR fully. Leave maths for a week. Nothing will happen. Leave economics for a week. Focus only on law and BCR for the next 1 week. Test will be early next week, either Tuesday or Wednesday. Tomorrow will be last class of Tuesday is festival, I think. So no, not Tuesday. Not Tuesday also. We will keep test some other day of maybe Wednesday or something. You study festival. Diwali. What are you going to do? Not that day. I'm saying after that. Okay. Yeah, that's what. So you finish, guys. You finish. By tomorrow we'll finish syllabus. After that, take the next 3 to 4 days. Finish studying law and BCR. 1 or 2 days before the test, we will have another class of 3 to 4 hours only for questions discussion of RTP and past our book and 20 questions. That if somebody is hostel, you don't have to worry. You can attend online also. Just question discussion. Following, guys. And then for now that RTP question discussion we are planning on Sunday, this coming Sunday. Is that fine? Majority, guys. How many of you okay for Sunday? Srinath. Sunday, no. Why? Sunday is sleeping off. Padikapuriya. Which day you want? Monday, Ayudha Puja, we can't keep. Tuesday, festival, we can't keep. Wednesday? That's the whole point. Oh, you're saying test also same day, discussion also same day. Is that fine then? Fine. Tomorrow when the full class comes, we'll decide. But tomorrow is the conclusion class of syllabus. Inventory will get over. 1 hour I need for 3 sums. And law, LLP, we will conclude syllabus by tomorrow, guys. Go for breakfast break. Come back and do LLP. Accounts, not much is left. 3 important sums. But I need 20-30 minutes to first teach you the theory for that. Okay. So first I'm going to, if you look at the chapter, we have two types of inventory valuation. Remember the sum we did, illustration 6 and 7. We used selling price minus what? Profit, and then we found cost. That method is called that method is called adjusted selling price method. So we are now in the non-historical cost methods. We did adjusted selling price method. Are you following, guys? This is that method where we did selling price minus profit, which is cost. It's called adjusted selling price method or retail selling price method. Selling price minus profit. Then, so there are two methods, cost method and non-cost method. If you look at the wordings, historical cost method, non-historical cost method. Non-historical cost method means we are using selling price to find. Historical cost means using cost we are trying to find. Under that, this classification as per AS2, under that we have inventory ordinarily interchangeable. Ordinary interchangeable, I'll explain what that is in a moment. Inventory ordinarily interchangeable means under historical cost, these three methods only we saw yesterday, end of the class, FIFO, LIFO, weighted average. Do you remember, guys? Yesterday's class, end of the class, we saw LIFO, FIFO and weighted average under historical cost method. Any doubts in that? So now, what is this ordinarily interchangeable? Some more theory left. Let's say, you must be remembering this example. Let's say we take Hayagrivan went, he purchased the new BMW car. He asked for a black BMW, they gave him black BMW car. Later he wants to paint that car. In BMW showroom, there will be hundreds of paint spray cans. So, any can be used for his car. That means inventory is ordinarily interchangeable. I can use this or use that. You go to a pen shop, there are thousands of pens. I can use any one pen. That means inventory is ordinarily interchangeable. Are you following, guys? Clear? Same Hayagrivan went to BMW showroom and he told, black car, I don't want black car. I want, which one? Pink car. You should remember the example, we are repeating. He wants pink car. BMW showroom told, we don't have pink color. He kept requesting, no, I want pink car, otherwise I will not buy. I will pay whatever you want. So, BMW from Germany, they imported special pink paint. 3 cans they bought. 1 can was used for the car. 2 they kept back up. Somebody else will come and buy. Or if he comes for repair, or we need that. So now this pink paint, can I use for any other car? Any other BMW car, red or black? No, how will I use? It's specifically purchased for Hayagrivan, correct? And even if I'm going to use for any other car, let's say looking at Hayagrivan, let's say Harish is coming and saying, I also want pink car. Now, this pink paint can be used only if somebody wants pink car, correct? So, this pink paint compared with this 100 plus black paint can, for this I can use FIFO, weighted average, LIFO, correct? Because black paint will keep coming in and going out. Are you following, guys? But pink paint, even if I purchased in the beginning of the year or middle of the year, do I have to use FIFO or weighted average? No need. Because when I purchased, I can exactly identify the date of purchase with the price, correct? Even if I purchased the pink paint 3 years back, it is still there in stock. Do I have to use FIFO or weighted average? No need. Ena specifica tell you when I purchased. It's like in your house, if you have only one cycle, even if you purchased 10 years back, you will know the price of that. So, adukku na inventory valuation method panna vena exact price oda map pannidlam. Correct? But only if I am purchasing cycles on a daily basis, then endha cycle inga theriyadu. Only that time I will use what? FIFO or weighted average or LIFO. Are you following, guys? So inventory not ordinarily interchangeable means what? Not ordinarily interchangeable means மாத்த முடியாது. And the inventory is used for one specific purpose only. You can't replace. Like it's like if you go to a shop, there are 100 black pens. Any black pen can replace other black pen. But if you specifically ask for one black Parker pen, roller point, white color, only one pen is there. And the one pen or few pens, அதுக்கு எதுக்கு நான் FIFO method? Exactly cost can be connected. Are you following, guys? Understanding? Hello? So this is which method, guys? Specific identification method. Only theory is there. Clear, guys? We have 3 theories left. This is one theory. Following? Anybody has a doubt? So inventory methods is classified into historical cost and non-historical cost. Non-historical cost, adjusted selling price method. Historical cost, no, you split into 2. Inventory is interchangeable, inventory is not interchangeable, not ordinary. Adam pinka. So specific identification method. Ordinarily interchangeable na maathine irukkalam. That's the common method. FIFO, weighted average. So if he is asking in exam, what is inventory or a cost formula, he might ask sometimes. Idana formula. Or he might ask methods of inventory valuation, explain. You should write all these points with classification. Following, guys? Clear? Now, how do I find closing stock? With this first theory concept is done. Then we are going to do second theory concept and third theory concept. Third theory concept and second theory concept together leads into the next set of sums. Last 3 sums. And the chapter will come to an end. Following, guys? Okay. Those who missed yesterday also, nothing to worry. What we did yesterday and what we are doing today, you can see videos in reverse also and understand. Because that is what we did yesterday is FIFO, LIFO, weighted average. Today we are going to do something adjusted selling price method. Okay, and we are going to do one more theory concept. So yesterday's is separate. Adu thaniya paathu punjikalam. No issue. Following, guys? Okay. Now, let's take a pharmacy. Beginning of the year, they will have opening stock. Then they will purchase thousands or lakhs of medicines. Then they will sell. End of the year, closing stock. How do I count this? Eppadi kandupidipen closing stock? Opening plus purchase minus. But will it actually be same? For example, let's take Apple iPhone store. Opening stock, they purchased 100 iPhones. Purchases they made, opening stock they had 100. Purchase they made 500 iPhones. Let's say 100 iPhones. Assuming stock will be at cost of, so assume one iPhone is 80,000 rupees. 80,000 into 100 cost how much? 80 lakhs. I purchased another 500 iPhones at 80,000 rupees. How much? 400 lakhs, 4 crores. Sales. Follow, guys. Next concept. If you're feeling it's fast, let me know. So far, fine. Hello? Okay. Sales, let's say they sold 200 iPhones. Or why 200? Let's make it 300 iPhones. One iPhone is sold at 1 lakh. Simple, 1 lakh. Retail shop. Okay, 1 lakh. So, sales is 3 crores. Correct? 300 into 1 lakh each. Correct, guys? Closing stock will be how much? How much, guys? Closing stock, how many? How many of you? 400 plus 80, 480 minus 300. So 180. Someone told 180. 180. எப்படி வரும்? Gross profit வராதா? Gross profit, guys, this is a cost. This is a criminal mistake. This. This is a crime. If you write answer is 180, it's a crime. Go back to class 11. Again write foundation next year. Now, this is at cost. This is at selling price. Every cost you selling price, how will you minus and say closing stock is 180? You cannot do a blunder like that. Are you following, guys? Are you understanding? So what is the gross profit? I told you profit is 20,000 per phone. Profit is 20,000 per phone, guys. So how many phones are sold? So 300 into 20, 60 lakhs. Closing stock, how many phones are left? 100 plus 500. 500 minus 300. 300 phones are left. Each phone is valued at. Correct? So how much are you getting closing stock? 240 lakhs. Is the statement tallying, guys? Of course it will tally. I did not do missing figure. I found everything. Correct? Either this will be missing in exam, in the chapter, or this will be missing, or this, or this, or this. Correct? Now you know how to find it, guys. Gross profit is a percentage on sales. Closing stock should be at cost. In this sum, if gross profit is missing, now balancing figure. Now in this sum, if both they have not given us gross profit and closing stock, closing stock, how will I find? Number of closing stock units are 180. Cost is 80,000. So into 240 lakhs. Therefore, balancing figure 60 lakhs is gross profit. Correct? I did computation. You can also do balancing figure. Are you following, guys? Now, what if? How did I find closing stock 180? You guys told me. How did I find that? Opening plus purchase minus sales. Adha panni da 180 la maatikitting. You don't find closing stock, opening stock plus purchase minus sales. Look at it. It is opening stock plus purchase minus not sales. Cost of sales. Cost price of sales. Correct? Appo you should not minus with 300. What is the cost price of 300 iPhones? 80. 300 into 80. How much? Sorry, this is 300. Correct? 240. Correct? So now if you do opening stock 80 plus 400, 480 minus 240 in the equation apply panna. Are you getting 240, guys? Are you understanding? One statement la how we are playing around with the numbers. This is the base for the next 3 sums. Purida? This is the base. Any sum, 100 sum convert to example. Nothing can break this equation. The biggest mistake everybody does is opening stock plus purchase minus sales pannirom. Opening stock and purchase is cost. Sales is selling price. So closing stock kandupidikkiradhukku 2 ways. One, opening stock plus purchase minus cost of sales, you get closing stock. Understood? We are deriving this formula what you learnt in school. Or sir na sales minus pandra sir. Apona opening stock plus should be at selling price. Idha or sum pannu nyabam iruka. We took purchase at sales assuming opening stock was 0. I took purchase at selling price. If everything is at selling price, then my closing stock will also be at selling price. Nee eppadi vera equation paniko, but all the terms should be comparable. Everything is profit or everything is cost. Or if you know profit percentage, on this you minus profit, you will find cost of sales. Are you getting this, guys? Very, very important for this chapter. Anybody wants me to repeat? Sure, are you all understanding? We have recordings, but who has time to watch it again? Are you following online? Anybody who has doubt, let me know. Fine. Now, in this some simple question, real life la na eppadi closing stock kandupidipen. Now you did, sir, opening stock plus purchase minus sales. That means how many closing stock units I have? 300. Real life la the 300 eppadi pidipen? How will I catch? Same thing. What if someone stole in the warehouse? 2 iPhones are stolen. In the equation varuma varad. So as per equation, I will now have a closing stock of, no, equation I will have 300, but actual is, are you following? So what to do? So you have to physically count every year closing stock. Are you following, guys? And that is something you will do in articleship. You will count stock. When you will count? During articleship, every year 31st March. If you're auditor of BMW, you will go count BMW car. If you're auditor of Nilkamal, you will go count chairs. If you're auditor of pharmacy, you will go count medicines. If you're auditor of some hotel, you will go count how much food is left in the kitchen. Carrots and no. Okay. No, I'm not joking. You will count whichever company you are doing the audit. You will not count. Somebody will count. You will check if it's counting properly. Are you following, guys? அப்போதான் difference வரும். As per books, I have 300. Actually, 298 இருக்கலாம், 305 இருக்கலாம், 300 இருக்கலாம். How sir அதிகமா இருக்கும்? Baby, the purchase entry, he did not account all the purchase. Maybe the opening stock was wrong. Maybe the sales is wrong. Could be something else. I overbooked. Actual sales 300 கிடையாது, 295 தான். அப்போதான் கண்டுபிடிப்பேன் what is the issue. When I will find this? 31st March, when I do the stock count. Let's say I found the stock to be 298. How much loss? Where will that loss come? That loss will be going to P&L account. So what is the entry for loss here? How many iPhones are lost? Each iPhone is. So total losses. What entry will I pass for this? Loss not debit to P&L. Is it normal loss or abnormal loss? So P&L account debit 1,60,000 to trading account, or in other words, abnormal loss account debit 1,60,000 to trading account 1,60,000, then P&L to abnormal loss. இதுதான் entry for abnormal loss. I don't know if you studied in school, but abnormal loss we credit in trading. Do you remember, guys? Why do I credit in trading, guys? Because here I will write by abnormal loss. How much? 1.60 lakhs. Only if I write by abnormal loss 2, then closing stock will become 298, and the value of closing stock will be 298 into 80,000. How much, guys? $40. Just reduce from 240, 1.6. This multiplying. Okay. Fine, guys. Are you following? Guys, are you getting it, guys? So, my final conclusion is, trading account la what all can come? Opening stock will come at cost. Purchase will come at cost. Gross profit will come at profit on sales. Sales will generally be at selling price. Closing stock will be at cost. Sometimes we can also find abnormal loss. What is abnormal loss? இருக்கிற closing stock split பண்றேன். எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? How much is abnormal loss? How many of you understanding logic of abnormal loss? Why it is coming on the credit side of trading account and it comes on debit side of P&L. Two places. Everything should come one debit, one credit. It comes on the credit side of trading account and debit side of P&L. Are you fine, guys? Clear? Following? Hello? Understanding? Any doubts? Clear, guys? Hello? Okay. Any doubts? So this is our equation. So this equation abnormal loss vanda, I will do opening stock plus purchase minus, if I want to find closing stock kandupidikanumna, opening stock plus purchase minus cost of sales minus equation la vandrum. Correct? Because I am writing abnormal loss over here. Are you guys following? Clear, guys? Done? Yes, Sanjeev. If stock is more, debit loan, it's a gain. That's it. Okay. Following, guys, it's a gain. If stock is more, the purchase or opening stock la adjust pannu. Enna solli. Abnormal gain. So here I will write abnormal gain. Transfer that gain to my profit and loss account. Are you able to follow, guys? Illa sir, you abnormal gain podadinga. Purchase da miss panten. Adla vandu 5 items add pannu. Add in purchase. We can write. Depends on the nature. Are you following, guys? Clear? So now we understood this is a problem for every business. As per books, year ending we will know inventory in books is being purchased, foundation books, material. Inter there are materials for 6 subjects. Pragya is giving material for everything. Accounts, law I am giving. So we printed 100 books. Students are coming, we are giving it. So 100 books are purchased. How many of students took? Let's say 40 students took it. So I am supposed to have how many books left in the year ending? 60 books. Year ending 31st March, I will count 50 books. 10 books stolen? No. Maybe I gave to students. Did not account for it. Are you following, guys? So every business, whether it's a small business or a big business, year end, it is mandatory for inventory count. With this background, you tell me, is it possible to do inventory counting every day or only once a year? Once a year or once a month தான் பண்ணலாம். But நீ inventory count பண்ணனும்னா நீ business close பண்ணனும். Correct? See, pharmacy, if I want to go count tablets, can I keep selling every 5 minutes and count? And business close பண்ணனும். 31st March business will be shut. In some business where I can't close, he closed by 3-4 p.m. and night la ukkandu count பண்ணுவோம். Stock audit will be sitting in the client place night full before. Sometimes we'll count on April 1st. During counting, I can't do business. That is why we do it yearly. Once, whatever difference comes, loss, gain, we account, we find out. Are you understanding, guys? So, there are 2 ways in theory. Counting once a year or once in 6 months. Periodical counting, correct? Counting daily, not even daily. ஒரு book கொடுத்தனா போய் entry போடு. Count. Again I give 2 books. Go put entry. உட்கார்ந்து count பண்ணு. Every transaction I will count. இது யார் பண்ணுவாங்க? Jewelry shop. If you go to a gold shop, go to Umidi Bangaru next to ICA. They close by 8:30. You enter simply as if you are buying something. Sit there till 9. They will close the shutter. You can be inside till 9:30. You act as if you are buying. Okay, finances, I will come tomorrow and pay. Before you leave, in other place where customer left, they will start counting. Every jewelry shop will count on a daily basis. In a year ending count panni, somebody stole 100 rings, what's the use? It's gold, valuable. So daily count பண்ணுவோம். இன்னைக்கே மிஸ் ஆயிடுச்சுனா இனி கேமரா பாப்பா CCTV யார் அது who took the ring and went. Correct, guys? So both methods are followed depending on the industry, but predominantly we follow counting yearly once. High risk enterprise, we count on a daily basis. Extremely important theory question. Examiner loves it. Which one? This and all we finished, guys. Come here. Method of inventory taking. Inventory record systems. There are 2 methods, if you can see. Periodical inventory. Now what I told you, you take inventory When guys? Whenever you want, no, yearly, once or any period, once in a month or once in a quarter. That is called periodical inventory system. Purida. Sir, daily எடுக்கிறேன் sir. Daily, after every transaction, போய் count பண்றேன். Medicines, I sold 2 tablets, count how many are left. Okay, 8 are left. Sold again 5, count 3 are left. That is called what guys? Perpetual inventory system. Examiner's favorite question in theory. So many times he is tested. What is perpetual and periodic inventory? 4 marks. Differentiate between perpetual and periodical. Table கொடுத்துட்டோம். Are you following guys? Clear guys? Now he might also ask, what is the disadvantage of periodical? What is the disadvantage of periodical inventory system? Guys, we finished what is AS and NDAS. That's another theory. Go through that also. But this is what is disadvantage of what guys? Periodical inventory system. What is the disadvantage? Physical inventory is required more than once. Sometimes you must do quarterly or half yearly. If you want this, and then every time you do it, it becomes expensive. Time. Next, physical count of goods requires closure of business, normal closure of business. Inventory control is not possible under this system. How can I control? Because I'm doing only once a year. Daily I won't have control. Like gold shop, daily I know how much is left. As cost of goods is taken at risk, how do you find closing stock? Opening plus purchase minus cost of sales. It's taken as balancing figure. It is not possible to identify loss of goods due to pilferage, theft. Just now we saw iPhone example. Year ending only I know 2 phones are missing. Are you following guys? Otherwise I won't know. Year ending only I will know. Understanding guys? Then books of accounts does not reflect inventory in hand and its real value. Correct? iPhone we showed 300 but real value is 298. Do you remember guys? Following? So this is periodic inventory system. Disadvantage 5 points, 5 marks. Differentiate between periodic and perpetual. Have a read, very important. Don't skip. Able to follow guys? With this, the second theory is done. I finished what is perpetual and periodic, and this is very important. I hope you have understood this. Otherwise, ensure you understand this. We will know in the next 3 sums. There is one more small concept which I will do after a sum. After a sum. So we have 3 sums left guys. Illustration 8, 9, 10. Basically, yeah, till yesterday we did half of previous time I did. But what are we seeing today? Periodic versus perpetual, and today's 3 sums are completely new. We are doing it for the first time. That's why I wanted to do fresh in the morning when your mind is fresh, because these requires some thinking to do. Illustration 8. These 3 sums, keep in mind this equation guys. This and this equation, and remember adjusted selling price method. In the chapter la ella sumliyo, what is the final answer? Closing stock எவ்வளவுன்னு கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். அது நீ எப்படி கண்டுபிடிக்கணும்னா skill. Okay. So look at the question. If you have a doubt, go back to question 6 and 7 for you to revise. Nobody is reading illustration 8. I'll give you a few minutes. Answer enna na sonna. Question enna I don't have to say. Question is find the closing stock. I don't want to read. At the time of valuation, you have to find the closing stock guys. Clear guys? So data is given. If you have doubt, if you want to catch up, see illustration 6 and 7, get that revision, try illustration 8. Extension of illustration 6 and 7, but one extra concept. Give it a try guys. Enough time guys. Anybody got the answer? Fine. Let me explain these 3 sums. Little hard for you to get the answer by yourself. If you get, it's good. Good job. 3 unique sums. Yes, Sanjeev got it. Good. See, similar. This is similar to previous 2 sums. He gave details of opening stock, purchase and manufacturing expense, which I will consider as part of my cost of goods sold. Selling expense also is there, ignore it. Can't know it or anything. Admin expense also I will ignore, because we decided this selling and admin expense we will not include for the purpose of cost of goods sold. Finance charge also ignore. Finance charge na interest. Okay. Sales is given. Normally I can find opening stock is there, purchase is there. Opening stock plus purchase plus manufacturing expense minus not sales. Cost of sales I will find what? Profit. So, but I should know what is the profit percentage. That I can easily do. Opening stock plus purchase. Assume the whole thing is sold. Oh, he has given. So, nothing to worry. Sales into 20%. I can do a normal sum. Correct? See, sales into 20%. If you do, you will find the gross profit. So, now you have opening stock, purchase, gross profit. Correct, guys? Now, I am going to give an example. Follow, guys. Guys, follow. Come back to the example. There is concept. Okay. Opening stock 100. Purchase 200. Assume sales is 500 with a gross profit of 20%. What is gross profit? 100. So what is closing stock? No closing stock. No, closing stock will be 500, 20%, 10. We will increase the purchase. Wrong. Think 3. Let's say. Fine. Opening stock is 200. Purchase is 300. So sales is 500 into 20% gross profit. So GP is 100. Correct. So closing stock will be 0. Correct? No. 100. So this will work if my sales is fully sold at how much percentage? 20%. Now imagine in the sales of 500, when I was selling, one customer came, Sanjeev came, he kept asking for discount. So for him, instead of 20%, I gave 10% discount. Then Namrata came, then I sold to her at 40% profit. She bought and went. Then Mitansh came. For Mitansh, I sold at 50% profit. Like that for different people based on customer, I am selling at different price. Now can I apply a uniform percentage on sales? No. Correct? I can apply the percentage on sales only if the entire sales is sold at that particular percentage. Very important. In the 500 lakh, sir, 300 is sold at 20%. 200 is sold at 10%. Okay, 100 is sold at 10%. Another 100 at 40%. Upon a break pannu. Sales a break panni, andanda part ka andanda percentage apply pannala. I will get what? Gross profit. Do you understand this, guys? Basics. This sum is like that. In the sum, look at this. The adjustment is what matters. At the time of valuing inventory on 31st March, which is nothing but opening inventory, correct? Opening inventory, a sum of rupees 17,500 was written off, write off panitom on this. That means 1,42,500 is after write off, correct? See, a sum of 17,500 was written off on a particular item which was originally purchased for and it was sold for 45. That means a stock which is purchased for 50,000, write off, balance. This is sold for. What is the profit margin on this? 12,500 divided by 45,000 selling price percentage. How much? 20? 27 point. But it's the correct career because it is 27% after write-off. But actual original cost is 50 is sold at 45. Apna loss 5,000. Enna profit? Are you following, guys? Write off panna piragu profit. But hello, boss, who will take the write off? So it's a loss. Apna in the one transaction is an anomaly. In a group of, let's say, 100 mangoes, if one mango is spoiled, you will try to fix it or you will throw it out. You will see if it's possible to fix. Fix panna mudla sir, send him out. Send that mango out. So, this transaction took place. But is this left in my stock now? No. Fulla sold, correct? So, there are two ways to do. Either you include panni, I can do some, or either exclude pannita. Look at the wordings. Barring this transaction, GP is 20%. So, I will assume this did not happen just for the purpose of computation of closing stock. Because is this there in closing stock? No. So, either one I remove pantana, leftover, see out of 10 lakhs, this is one transaction. Because of this transaction, my GP is not 20%. Either remove panita, GP will become. So in the Namrata example, sales of 500, if I remove the sales I made to Sanjeev, Mitansh and Namrata, then the balance sales the profit is 20%. So in the transaction, I eliminate panapana. How will I eliminate? I am going to prepare a new trading P&L account. He would have given like a statement. What is the opening stock given? 1,42,000. 1,42,500. Does this 1,42,500 include the abnormal anomaly? Yes. Does it include the abnormal anomaly? How much? How much is included in that? How much? Think and tell. Opening stock la, how much of the anomaly item is left? The cost of the good is 50. Upon 50 should be in this. But I already wrote off how much? So 17,500 already write off panta now. So if a balance evlo irukum appo adayum eduthu. See, I am not removing it. I am removing it for the purpose of making everything uniform. In the abnormal item, in a bag of 5 kgs rice, there is 1 kg of or 10 apples hiding. Remove the apples, then rice becomes pure. So, irukra transaction la enakku gross profit 20% varnuna in the anomaly, abnormal item velathuku. Guys, are you following, guys? So, from 1,42,000, I will remove how much? 32,500. What is the remaining opening stock? This is the opening stock which is neat. Neat means, don't write an exam neat. Neat means clean, without any abnormal items. Go to purchase. In the year purchase la, edavadhu anomaly irukka? In the year purchase la, idume illa. So my purchase will be 7,62,000 plus 1,52,000. Mottama total cost of goods, direct expense purchase. How much it comes to? 7,62,500 plus 1,50,000. How much, guys? 9,12,500. Super, sir. இப்போ opening stock perfect எழுதிட்டேன். After removing anomaly, purchase ஒண்ணுமே இல்ல, அப்படியே எழுதிட்டேன். Sales எவ்வளவு கொடுத்திருக்கான்? 12 lakh. பட் அது எவ்வளவு anomaly? Anomaly abnormal என்னது? 45,000. So அப்ப அதை reduce பண்ணிடலாமா? 12,45,000 minus how much? Now all the three are neatly written the way I want it. Now gross profit is how much? 20% on 12 lakhs. And what's my GP, guys? 2 lakh. Therefore, my closing stock will be a balancing figure. How much? 62. Are you following, guys? This balancing figure avum podlam, compute pannala. How to compute, guys? Follow, I'll give you time to copy. How to compute opening stock 1,10,000 plus 9,12,500 sales minus profit. What is the cost of sales? 12 lakh minus 2.4 lakhs, 9.6 lakhs. Why I need the calculator? No need. Add this and minus, you will get how much? 62. So balancing figure ஆவும் கண்டுபிடிக்கலாம். Opening stock plus purchase minus cost of sales also I can find. Correct? Are you following, guys? Hello? Understood, guys? இதே அவன் exam solution line in the material okay, it's not loading, but check the answer. Is it 62,500? Check the answer in study mat. They have done like a statement. We have done like a ledger for easy understanding. Quickly make a note, whoever has a doubt. Okay, this is the answer. Got it, guys? Anybody has a doubt? Hello? Guys, purida. Now we are going to go to illustration 9. But before I go to 9 and 10, I have to teach another new concept. Last concept for 5-10 minutes. Then 2 sums you can do just like that. We will finish the chapter. Yes, doubts? Copy. Only this? Yeah. Make a note. Anybody has a doubt online here? Are you understanding, guys? Is the chapter easy, guys? Inventory exam la mandatory varum, guys. It's a mandatory chapter. You can score inventory, average due date, account current. They are for keeping the marks in pocket. Are you following, guys? Clear? Come on, guys. Last 2 sums so that we are done with accounts. Subject to revision that we will do. I'll tell you after the class. Yes. Red line. How to find closing stock? Opening stock plus purchase minus cost of sales. Opening stock is 1,10,000. Purchase is 9,12,500. Clear? Sales. I can't take sales. I should do sales minus profit, cost of sales. So sales 12 lakhs of. Adla profit avala 2,40,000. So 12 lakh minus 2,40,000 is 9,60,000. So you will get 62,500. Can I proceed, guys? Okay. Guys, follow, guys. Guys, I need your attention. We have only half an hour, 2 sums to do. Now, follow, guys. When will inventory valuation take place? 31st of March. So, if I do on 31st of March, it's okay. Sometimes, due to practical difficulties, I will do it on 5th April or 10th April. I will do it late or before. Are you following, guys? So, I will just, there's a formula, but I hate it. I'm just going to give you transactions. You tell me how to do it. Let's say opening stock is 200, purchase 300, sales 500, closing stock 100, GPS. Following, guys, 20% margin. Okay. நான் என்ன பண்ணிட்டேன், closing stock nothing. Yeah, got it. Now this is on 31st of. I was not able to do closing stock this day. Whatever reason, train kadikla. I was not able to do it. Practically, the company told, sir, 31st March only, sir, for me sale will happen. Today I can't close the business. Ninga அடுத்த வாரம் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. Do it on 5th April. Fine. 1 week here and there I can do it. So on 5th April only I found the closing stock. So 5th April opening stock was, or let's say 120, or let's keep opening stock same as 100. For simplicity purpose, purchase became 320. How 320? In these 5 days, I purchased plus 5. Correct? Plus 20. Yeah, plus. In the 5 days, plus 20. Oh, 200. Fine. Opening stock is, assuming it is, no, opening stock will not be 200. Okay. We will, let's say this is on 5th April inclusive of 31st March data. Are you following, guys? Inclusive of 31st March. So opening stock 200, purchases 320. Assume sales is 540. I purchased another, I sold another 40 in 5 days. What is my GP? 20% into 20%. How much, guys? 108. Got it, guys? What is my closing stock? What is my closing stock? 88. Correct, huh? Hello, guys. Let me do it first easy way. Actually, I'll just take this off. We can do it, but I want to first slowly introduce to this. Slowly I want to introduce, and otherwise you will get confused. Assume sales is same 500. Sales say panla. So gross profit will still be, your closing stock will be 80. How much, guys? Sorry. 120, I think. Guys, are you following? Yedume matla, guys. For ease of understanding, purchase alone changed, because of which closing stock increased by. Now in exam, idu kudukumatam. He will give only this. He will give this closing stock as, and he will tell, or he will give this closing stock, any one he will give, and he will tell purchases that took place after the year ending is 20. Correct? Following, guys? How to find this closing stock? If I have 120, how to find 100? Minus. So you did 120 minus 20, which is, let me replace English. Closing stock after year end minus purchase after year end will give me closing stock on 31st March, before year end, on 31st March. Are you following, guys? Guys, logic purida? This is formula booklet. Now follow, guys. What if in this sum? What if in this sum purchase remains the same at 300? Maravella purchase, okay? But sales, everything else remaining the same. Sales has become 530. Possible? What's my closing stock now? How much? 106. So what's the closing stock? 76. Correct, guys? Hello? Guys, are you following? Now I want to know, 76 is the closing stock on 5th April. What is the closing stock on 31st March? How to find? Reverse work. How to find? The only difference is in sales. Because of sales, GP impact. How to find, guys? Number mandu solunga. From 76 you have to start. From 76 you have to start. From 76, how to find 100? Think guys, you are going to make the equation. 76 plus 30 minus 6. How much? 100. Matching up. Can I replace the equation now? 76 plus 30 minus 6 is 100. What is 76? After plus after minus after, you will get closing stock on 31st March. This only sales. This is only purchase. Correct? Now both will come together. Are you following guys? So I'll go back to the equation. Go back to the equation. That's why I didn't do that first. I knew you will get confused. So now purchase is 320. Are you following guys? So now what is closing stock? What is purchase now? Give me the purchase. I mean closing stock value guys. 96. Are you following? Now what is the change for 96? Purchase from 300 became 320. Sales from 500 became 530. Correct? So we have a closing stock of 96. How to find from 96 100? 96 plus minus 6 minus, correct, how much you are getting? 100. Basically what I am doing, look at this. What you did? 96 plus minus இதுதான் bookல இருக்கிற formula guys. Closing stock after plus sales after year end minus GP minus is equal to, then I am basically adding the above two formulas. Purchase தனியா பண்ணிருக்கேன், sales தனியா பண்ணிருக்கேன். This is the final impact. How many of you understanding? Now opposite. What if closing inventory is done on 15th March? Guys, nothing to worry. See, 5th April panna, you are coming like this. Instead of 31st March, what if I did on 15th March? Ulta, formula will change. So sales add பண்றது பதிலா minus, GPA minus பண்றது பதிலா add, purchase minus பண்றது பதிலா add, you will get the closing stock on 31st March. Correct? Correct guys? So this is the equation. Make a note with the logic however you want, because book just has the final formula. If I give you the final formula, you will blink guys, you will blink. Make note of the logic. Once you are done with the logic, I'll keep only this screen, but for our time purpose, once you are done copying, go and solve illustration 9 with the same equation and logic. What should I find illustration 9? I don't have to read the question. Find the closing stock on 31st March. Go solve illustration 9, but I am keeping this screen for copying. I'm going to keep from, do you want this? Yeah, from this, I'll slowly scroll down. But once those who finish copying, proceed to illustration 9. Start doing. உனக்கு logic புரிஞ்சதுனா 9 answer should come in 9 seconds. Those who want to copy, copy guys. Got it? If you understood the logic, you got it in 9 seconds. Really? Put your hand up. She got it in 9 seconds, guys. I'm not simply saying. It will come for you also. Try it, guys. Less than a minute is enough. But you copy from here and then try by yourself. Midans, got it? Get the answer, guys. Get that confidence when you do it by yourself, by understanding the concept. Do it, understand, do it by yourself, get the answer. Can I scroll down? Anybody wants to copy only purchase equation? Only sales, I'm directly going here, guys. Make a copy. Ensure the concept notebook la nalla எழுதிட்டேனா. That's it. நீ திருப்பி படிக்க வேணாம். Got it, Sweta? Yes, super. Are you following, guys? Hello? Guys, clear? Done copying this? Anybody copying this? Can I proceed to the screen? Okay, if anybody wants to copy, let me know. I'm proceeding. Illustration 9. Do it, guys. Do it fast. Got it? Guys, done. Let me explain the sum fast quickly, guys. A trader prepares accounts on 31st March every year due to unavoidable reasons. No inventory taking is possible till 15th April, on which total cost of goods in his godown came to 5 lakhs. The following facts were established between 31st March and 15th April. Sales, purchase, sales return. Adhe logic now. Sales, if you are minusing, sales return you will add. Goods are sold by trader at profit of 20% on sales. What is 20% on sales? 4 lakh trader 20%. How much, guys? No, you have to reduce what? Sales return. Kammi pannu anama. So 4 lakhs into 20%. How much? 80,000. Correct? So this is the GP. What is my starting point? 5 lakhs. From 5 lakhs. You tell me, guys. Sales enna pannu? Sales should be added 4 lakh 10,000. Sales return should be reduced 10,000 because sales adna return should be reduced. Gross profit 80,000 minus 80,000. Purchase 5350. 1 second. So 80,000 will be minus purchase also how much, guys? 50,000 340. Correct, guys? So is this the answer you are getting, guys? 5 lakhs add 4 lakhs. I mean, we are doing in our way. We get the answer. How much, guys? 769 660. Do you understand this equation? 5 lakh plus sales 4 lakh 10 minus sales return 10,000 minus GP 80,000 minus purchase 5340. You will get the same answer as 7 lakh 69. Are you all getting this? Exam. Should I put statement? Should I just like that put a formula? Can I put trading account? Your wish. As long as the examiner and anybody reading that answer understands what you did. Are you following, guys? Statement illa. Equation, statement, ledger, whatever you are comfortable with. But it should be understandable for somebody reading that. Statement எழுதுறேன்னு சொல்லி formula எழுதாம amount மட்டும் எழுதுனா ஒரு மார்க்கும் வராது. You need to show what you are doing. Are you following, guys? How many of you got the answer before I told? How many of you understood now? Anybody wants me to repeat? Sure. No, genuinely, guys, every batch I repeat this. Are you really understanding? Sure. Either your IQ is very high than other batches, or you are just simply sitting silent. If you're understanding, sure, I'm understanding. Sanjeev really following. High IQ. Okay. Guys, follow, guys. See, it is very, very important. Guys, follow, guys. Why I keep insisting? Learn the concept, then any number of sums will automatically come. Average due date account current, I didn't do that because there the requirement is steps and answer. Later I told you the logic, but every other accounts topic, logic padstana, any sum you can do. If law also, we have spent close to 100 hours overall. Nobody will spend so much time, but now that you know the logic, sums you will easily tackle. We'll talk about law post break. Now last sum, with that we will conclude our accounts. Is there anything pending, guys? Hello? Fine. Last sum, before I go there for last sum, with that one time syllabus of all topics done. Yes or no, guys? Tell aloud, yes, guys. Okay. But one sum is there. These chapters, NPO, consignment, JLP and JLP, which one? Full partnership you want. JLP, SLP sums. Very, very easy, guys. We'll do that. Then pick one more topic. Which one? Depreciation. And bills of exchange, if you are struggling, last two sums. Accommodation bill. Accommodation bills. Where, sir, on the discount, sir, half pandra, why I am doing that? Okay. These topics, take a photo if you guys want. Okay. Especially NPO. I'm going to start off with NPO consignment. They are important. But when am I going to do this revision? Okay, you will have the recording. It will be done. We will do it November only. Are you following, guys? First year the parchumudi. We will do it in the month of November. Dates you will get in the group. Those who want to get back home to the hometown, feel free and travel back home. Idhukaga don't pay for hostel and stay because it's going to be in Google Meet. It will be there on YouTube. I will send the YouTube link itself.
Sir, for test.
Okay, that is. I'm saying if you are in Chennai, no, I think majority of you are in Chennai. So these will be. You don't expect continuous 5 days. I will try to keep it continuous 5 days, but weekly 2 days or I'll try to plan based on schedule in November. November is my off time, but I'm going to do this. I'll finish off this. For sure, you will get the message in group. It's not mandatory. Sir, NPO is already in my fingertips. Then don't come. Consignment, I am already king, sir. Then don't come. It's okay even if there are 10 students. I will not teach from scratch. I will go in like a crash speed because you already know this and that is enough. I will teach as if somebody studying first time can understand. But I will go quicker. Are you following, guys? Okay. This we will do in the month of November. And in December first week is what I am planning. Law marathon, which will happen in the same premises, one day, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Full day, contract tax, sale of goods act. First one, it will be like revision. Padikama vanda, you will get scared and run away in lunch break. Okay. Fine, guys. Is this sufficient for accounts for you? Okay. Now, we have another 20 minutes before breakfast break. Last sum. With that, we will close. Illustration 10. Ide concept. Which one? And the time before and after with some more adjustments. Logical adjustments. Follow, guys. In the previous sum, I did not teach you sales return intentionally. Were you able to do it? Adhe logic apply panni. In this, there are going to be another 4-5 new adjustments. So I will give you 5 minutes to try it out. And then last 15 minutes I'll explain. Who wants to read the last accounts question of the class? Sanjeev, put the hands up. Yes, Sanjeev, go read it. Yeah, perfect. So I'll give you few minutes time. Try by yourself. Not easy, but apply yourself. Try, and then I'll come and explain the sum. Fine. Follow, guys. Last 10 minutes. We'll finish the sum and close. How many of you got the answer? Few of them got it. I'll explain, guys. Follow. Okay. First, you start the sum with what? 16 lakh 75,000. Is that clear for everybody? Sales will be added. That we all know. What is the sales? 68,750 I will add. Gross profit will be subtracted. How much is the profit? It is 33% on. So 1 by 3 on. 1 by 4 on. Selling price. How many of you applied directly 33%? Gone. 1 by 4 on selling price. So 1 by 4 on 68,750 is how much? 17? Okay. 17,190. Okay. So let me start off, guys. Follow. From 16, guys, follow, guys. From 16 lakh 75,000, I will add how much? 68,750 and minus 17,190. Are you following, guys? Any doubts in that? No. Then purchase is given at 91,000, but I have to reduce trade discount. Always trade discount should be reduced. So it will be how much? 81,000. Purchase will be reduced. Till here sum is fine. Let me repeat. Till here what you already know. Start with 16 lakh 75,000. Add 68,750 minus 17,190 minus 81,000 purchase. Answer also will be till there same. 16 lakh 75,000. He has done net here. Sales minus profit. Add back that net amount. He added 68,750 and minus 17,190. Then reduce purchase of 81,000. Till here clear, guys? What is the sales price? 68,750. What is the profit margin? 33% on cost. So 1 by 3 on cost is 1 by 4 on selling price. 68,750 into 1 by 4. Tell me what you're getting. 19? 68,750 into 1 by 1 4. Tell me a round number. 17? What is the difference? 2 rupees. Fine. 2 rupees. No, that is mainly because you are using the shortcut 1 by 3 and 1 by 4. But if you go with exact decimal, using the logic, if you want the exact decimal, selling prices, cost is 100, profit is 33.33. So selling price is 133.33. This is how much? 68,7. So now this will be 68,750 into 33.33 divided by 133.33. Now you will get exact answer what you want. How much you are getting? 186 is coming off. Round off. That's it. They have done a round off. Straight away round off. That's it. Ideally, you should not be doing, but 25% on sale price. You should not be rounding off. You go with one number, guys. I say it like that, but generally main exam you won't have that difference. Following, guys. No, actual answer should not be this. It should be 17, 186, 187 on my. So your final answer will be some small difference. You should not round off. That's it. Are you following, guys? So till here are you all clear? Okay. Next, Look at the next three adjustments one by one. During this period, which period? After year ending, goods were added to inventory at the market price of 3000 in respect of. Okay, normally sales return என்ன பண்ணும்? Minus பண்ணுமா? Correct? Sales return minus பண்ணுமா? எங்க minus பண்ணிருக்கணும்? 68,750 லே minus பண்ணிருக்கணும். Correct? So 68,750 minus. பட் அப்படி பண்ண முடியாது. ஏனா இதுல இருக்கிற profit margin 25%. In this it may not be 25%. He didn't tell us. Or it could be 25 also. I think it's 25 only. Leave it. Let it be same as 25. Let's minus it. 68,750 minus 3000. How much? 65,750 into 25%. How much? How much you are getting? Just tell me how much you are getting. 13,000. 4, 3. Okay. Correct, guys. So what I should have done? What I should have done, guys? Follow. From the opening stock, what I got? 16 lakh. 75,000. Like the previous sum. Add back sales of 65,750 minus profit of 16,438. Correct? But what this fellow did? So how much are getting answer if I do this? How much? These three. Only these three. 16,70,000 plus 65,750 minus 16,438. 17,35,000. Fast guys. 300. 17 lakh. Are you following, guys? Guys, understanding? Hello. என்ன பண்ணிருக்கோம்? Like previous sum. From sales, from the closing stock, I added back sales net of sales return. Sales return கம்மி பண்ணிட்டேன். Correct? And I minus profit. That's what we did in the previous sum. Hello? Correct? Now, instead of this, what we did in the sum, now we are doing what we did. 16,75,000. What is the actual sales you added? 68,750 minus 17. Perfect. Now, since I ignored the sales return, I have to minus afterwards. Correct? How much is the sales return? So if you are minusing sales return, I have to add a profit on sales return. How much is that? 3,000 into 25%. What is the answer of this? No, whole answer. 16,75,000 plus 68,750 minus 17,190 minus 3 plus 2,250. How much are you getting? How much? 17,24,000. 312. Same, huh? Guys, are you following? Now let me explain again. Follow, guys. Guys, follow again. I am showing you what you know and I am comparing that with what ICI did. Both are same. Approach da vera. Follow. நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுவோம்? இருக்கிற சேல்ஸ்ல follow, guys. I am repeating again for those who get it. From the sales, just another 10 minutes, we'll finish the sum. Go for break. From sales, we reduce sales return. Balance sales, we find the profit, and previous sum, we did sales plus add back. Sales add back. Closing stock I mean, closing stock, add back, sales minus per profit. We got 1724,312. Are you all understanding this? Not only we did in all the sums, previous sum. From stock, I am adding back sales, net of sales return minusing profit, correct? But what that fellow did, he took the closing stock, he added full sales and is minusing gross profit. So, எதை ignore பண்ணிட்டான்? So, அதை தனியா adjust பண்ணுவான். So, minus. See, sales add பண்ணா sales return minus பண்ணும். So, gross profit on this add back. Because usually you reduce gross profit. So, I add back 750. So, what is net of 3,750 is being reduced. That's why you have the next adjustment. 2250 reduced. No breakup, nothing. Direct up and full stop. Are you following, guys? How many of you understood? How many of you want me to repeat? Sure. Okay, let me finish the sum. Anybody wants to copy this? This is what we usually do. This is what is done in the material. Are you understanding, guys? It's not about which is right. Both are correct. உனக்கு எது புரியுதோ லாஜிக் அப்ளை பண்ணா நீ எப்படி வேணா பண்ணலாம். எக்ஸாம்ல if you write 2250 like ICA study mat you will not get full marks. For this answer ICA study mat will lose 1 mark or 1.5 mark. எதுக்குமே breakup காட்டலையே. He didn't show breakup for anything. How 51,650 came? No breakup. How 2250 came? No breakup. If I am the examiner for him, I will give out of 5 only 3 marks. You need to show the breakup. Are you following, guys? Can I proceed to next adjustment? You can copy after class. Let me know. I will wait. Copy. Let me finish the next 2 explanations. So till here we finished. Now, after inventory taking, it was found out that there was very old, slow moving goods costing 11,000, which should be taken at 5,250 to ensure disposal to the interested customer. This is happening when? After inventory taking. That means after 10th April. See, inventory taking for the year ended on 31st March was completed on. That means after inventory taking 10th April ka aprama. If you put timeline, this is 31st March. This is after 10th April. They are saying what? It was found that certain very slow moving stock costing 11,250 should be taken at. That means my inventory includes goods worth 11,250, which I have to write off now. Reduce pannu. So minus. What is the difference, guys? Should be taken at 5,250. Its worth is 11,250 should be taken at 5. So write off how much? So I am reducing 6,000. Less loss on revaluation of. Basically, it's a write off of inventory, which should have happened. Didn't happen, so I'm doing it. Let me finish the sum. I will take the doubts. Following, guys. Last one. Simple one. This is application of sale or return basis chapter to an extent. Easy chapter. Due to heavy flood, certain goods costing 15,500 were received from the supplier beyond the delivery date of customer. That means supplier na yaar? My purchase. Purchase came due to heavy flood. Certain goods costing 15,500 were received from supplier beyond the delivery date of customer. Customer tandi I got. Okay. As a result, the customer refused to. He told, hey, you are giving it to me late. I itself received late. I am also giving to customer late. That fellow told, I don't want the delivery. All this is happening late. I don't want this. So he told, even though goods are costing 15,500, NRV is. So for me, loss how much? 3,000 loss of 15,500 minus 2,500. I have to write off this loss. Reduce 3,000 reduction in value. Actually, both above adjustment 6,000 and 3,000 is basically loss in inventory. Inventory loss. Now, what do? We do cost versus NRV, whichever is. Here in both the last two cases, NRV is low. So we are writing off 6,000 and 3,000 and we get answer of 1634, 310. Are you guys following, guys? Understanding? Now, which adjustment do you want me to repeat? Anybody? Yeah, I'll repeat the last one. Follow, guys. Let me put the timeline. This is 31st March. This is 10th April. Look at this. Due to heavy flood, certain goods costing 15,500 were received from supplier beyond the delivery date of customer. As a result, customer refused to take delivery and NRV is estimated by 12,500 on. This is happening on 31st March itself. So 31st March itself, a part of my goods is 15,500 or 12,500, whichever is low. My inventory includes 16,75,000 at 15,500 for this day. So I should take an NRV. So write off how much? 3,000. So I am reducing 3,000. Got it, Namrata? Others got it, guys? So this is the sum understanding. With this, we are closing which chapter? Inventory chapter is done and we are done with accounts. Okay, perfect. See you all post break to close law. What time will resume, guys? Come little early today because we can finish early. Otherwise, we'll keep going till I finish. Presentation also is there in between. That is maximum. I'm keeping cutoff of 15 minutes maximum. You plan in that. 10:50 a.m. sharp. Let's resume, guys. I'll be here on time. We will start today. We will end once LLP gets over. That's it. Middle around after 12:30 or something presentation. Then again last half an hour I'll revise the concepts and then we'll close. See you all at 10:50. Yeah, it already Harishna will come. Ask me to come. Ticket also is there. Okay. There are two options for ticket. Two options, guys. First option, whoever wins, get tomorrow morning show, 9 a.m. That's the first show, basically 9 a.m. But the theater is little near BJP. I'm giving you two options, near BJP. Okay. Second option, sir, I don't want that far. I'll give you ticket in AGS Srinagar. But not the morning show tomorrow. Maybe second day or third day. Whichever I get, evening show or noon show. Is that fine, guys? You choose which one you want. Once the winner comes, I'll talk to the winner.